All right. Go!
No Joe Budden. No Warrior now.
This Parks.
Microphone check 1, 2. What is this?
No Joe Budden. No Warrior now.
Parks on the boards.
Yes!
Surrounding cities is sick.
These days on Instagram, I be taken aback when she lives in New York.
No,
I don't think any women live in New York anymore.
No Joe Budden.
That's a wild thing when she lives in New York.
No Warrior now.
This Parks.
What's happening?
This Parks.
Microphone check 1, 2. What is this? The JBP boys bike the business. Hit a gunshot for these niggas, man. That think we went soft out here. Episode 384. Episode 385 of the Joe Budden Podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored host, JBZ.
It's a new name.
Just working on some aliases.
Okay, I like it. Is that a
Working on some new pet names.
nickname they're giving you in the hallways of the JBN office?
That's what Keeb calls you?
No, that's not what Keeb calls me. I want to shout out to our YouTube viewership. I want to shout out to our listenership across all DSPs. I want to shout out to our first and last time listeners. I want to shout out to the people that... Well, who else do I want to shout out, actually? Nope, that's it.
That's it.
Nope, that's it.
Nice.
Unless you guys have any friends or family you'd like to send some love out to.
Hey guys.
All the single parents, because right now it's probably rough on them. Being home with the kids, homeschooling, Zooming. Shout out to the single parents. Or parents in general. I'm pretty sure it's a rough time right now.
All right, shout out to the parents. I can support that.
Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty tough right now for them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
How's all?
All is well. All is good.
Well, shout out to the two-parent homes where one of the parents wants to be a single parent.
Oh, yeah.
Must be really tough right now.
That's a thing, too. That's a thing, too. We don't talk about that enough.
Rory been getting his parent shit off the last few pods.
Yeah.
It's important.
He's a parent. He's a doggy parent.
That is true. I do have a daughter.
I won't allow you to say that the surrounding cities is toxic. And
I didn't say toxic. I just said I peeped the sickness. I share the same part of that brain. So I can identify it when others can't.
Drake picked the whole chick up and moved her to Katy, Texas.
Yeah. To keep her away from the mix. Like Katy, Texas, not that far away from Houston.
Yeah, like Drake said, he should have put her somewhere where no one could find. How about just make her your girlfriend? Like that's always works too. You can just make her your girlfriend.
That
and
sounds like
fine.
a really bad idea.
I'm just saying, like you should have put her somewhere where no one could find her.
No, because when we make her our girl, you'll be like, oh, y'all keep circulating the same chicks.
I mean, y'all do though.
Yeah, I do.
Which is why you would want to put
there's other women out there,
somewhere where no one could find them.
Possibly Katy, Texas.
There's other women out in the world though. That's not in the rotation of celebrities and entertainers. Beautiful women.
But what's the
Career
fun in
women.
that?
Thank you
if
all.
you can't brag about smashing someone else's piece.
Thanks, Mr. Wise.
Yeah.
Just a thought. Just throwing it out there.
No, I want to fuck the same girl, Soldier Boy Mall. So sorry.
Oh. Hey, listen, to his own. You know.
Aren't you the oracle?
Just in case guys forgot that there's other women out there.
He'll always pop out with like some common sense jewel.
Of course.
Shut the fuck up. I'm sick of him now.
That the mall fans eat up. Ain't nobody real on that pod. The mall.
Yo, one day we can have a pod about the mall fans.
They're my favorite fans.
Oh God,
I love the mall fans.
They're not fans.
I hate them.
Listeners.
They're not. Listeners.
They're your students.
They're fanatics.
No, they're
They're students. I think you're right.
Yeah.
They just relate. That's all.
They're just sitting there collecting jewels.
That's it. They relate.
Before this pod started, we were talking about City High, which reminded me that all of the women that Maul has ever had a crush on, he's lost traction with. They all got married or pregnant.
Claudette Ortiz.
Or
that
just
was,
like
that was definitely a crush.
went on without. They went on without you.
I'm with you, Maul.
Without me?
Yeah, Cassie.
Never.
Well, Maul wasn't part of the group. That's why I didn't have a shot.
Yeah.
Should have made a group.
I tried. Tried.
You and
Trying
Monty?
to join City High?
Yeah. After the third rehearsal, I was like, I'm blowing this joint. I won't be here tomorrow, buddy.
You don't feel a way about the alleged Cash Doll pregnancy, honestly?
No. If she is pregnant, congrats. If she's not, congrats.
All right, let's just start, man. What you got? What you got? What you got? What's hot off the press?
I'm just trying to think of Maul's, what his part of City High, what would you do be? Like, what his advice to Shorty would have been. Like, should have got that abortion, ma.
Maybe.
That would have been your verse?
Yeah. Depending on how the relationship went.
Have you ever had to have that conversation?
Abortion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Oh, it was pretty cool. It wasn't,
clearly it worked. You don't have kids.
yeah, I mean, not
That he knows
work.
about.
It was it wasn't anything crazy because we were on the same page.
Because we was like, fuck new life, right?
No, we were on the same page. She wasn't ready for a kid. I wasn't ready for a kid.
Like fucking What do you put it like that? you fucking Republican.
He said we was on the same page.
Yeah, we were.
That
It
means
has fingernails. Relax.
Rory, we don't have a job.
I read somewhere now that it's legal to get an abortion at 9 months.
More. Before you and Parks start talking this education
You got to
stuff.
stop going on those Trump Facebook pages, man.
No, it's real. It's like real.
Biden's going to make abortion legal after 2 years of the child being alive.
That's not true.
I'm just telling you what, in certain states it is. It's not a problem. Just telling you what's the solid. You can research.
I'm gonna go back to Rory's toxic joke about wanting to get an abortion, but the girl is attached to something like, oh my god, but
Like her child?
but they have a brain already.
This is
too.
much better than my topic, right? Go ahead, no, take it away.
I'm joking. Comedy style.
Oh.
All right, where would you gentlemen like to begin? Well, I only spoke to Maul, and Maul didn't give us very much. How was your weekend, Parks?
That was good.
Birthday boy,
weekend.
yeah.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Just a little edibles, little drinks at the crib with the homies.
That's
nice.
a fun time. That
Yeah, it
sounds
was
like
good.
a fun time. A mature fun time.
Yeah. It's the pandemic. Can't do too much.
Can't. Got to be home.
Yeah.
Play the house.
Were you invited?
No.
You guys were all
Were you invited?
No, I
Rory?
was not.
I wasn't invited either.
I invited all of you.
Where?
In person on the podcast.
On
I think it's
iCloud?
actually on the
That
podcast.
doesn't count.
I think it's recorded on the podcast.
Must be that new iCloud invite.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Something
yet.
new they
Yeah,
came up
yeah.
with.
No, the ad came on right over there.
I think it's on SoundCloud, actually.
Okay.
You be talking to niggas at the Genius Bar. Hey, but I had pictures here. Yeah, the cloud.
Yeah.
Fam, go in the cloud
Yeah.
and find my shit.
Yeah.
And then they take your phone in the back and you start thinking about what's on there.
Yeah. No. Bring my shit out here, fam.
Here, let's search together on the cloud.
Listen,
You know there's a nasty ass cloud in the back of every Apple store.
It's a nasty.
the nasty,
all the,
yes,
the nudies.
There's a nasty
the
cloud.
nasty cloud.
It's a rainstorm.
They
for
got they got lit when my phone was refurbished. The nasty cloud was on fire when I went in there.
Fuckers come out the bag with a little smirk on their face. So, Mr. Budden, everything showed up. Yeah. You're fine.
But listen, I'm also the guy that, you know, when the disposable cameras were in, and I used to take the shit to CVS, they would just develop the pictures
Yeah.
and take the pics they liked out of it.
Yeah.
Like when the nudies were in there, and then they were just gone, and then you'd have to talk to the CVS guy like, yo, my wife was naked, and here, I know you said, nah, don't have that one.
You know her name.
Yeah.
She comes in here a lot.
They didn't give you your negatives. Like, I want my negative. Don't try to copy, like, photo copy my negatives. Like, give me my shits back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true.
No, developing pictures was a nasty time. For sure. Well, anyways, with that said,
How was your guys' weekend? What'd you do? Did you go to DC?
I sat home waiting to be invited to a friend's birthday kickback at his house.
I invited you in person.
It's fine. Promise.
What'd you do?
me and
No DC
Maul
trip?
aren't people.
We aren't people.
I asked the room.
We're potters.
I was home. I didn't do shit.
Yeah, I ain't do shit. I
I was home watching you celebrate your birthday without me and watching Maul put money bags under every snow picture.
Just one.
Snow,
Getting
She
into the
looked great.
beef.
She looked great.
Getting into the beef early.
Snow gave the streets something this weekend.
How'd that make you feel, Joe?
She fed the wolves.
I was confused, honestly.
By her or by Maul?
Never her. She can do no wrong.
Of course.
Maul.
me?
And you're not one of those insecure boyfriends.
No, I am.
She can get those off.
No, I all the way am. I'm kidding. Yeah, Maul, I was just confused by that because I don't do that to your crushes.
No, this was just appreciation.
But don't.
That's all. It's just appreciation.
Don't.
How do you
bags.
tell the difference
Don't.
between the appreciation money
Don't.
bag and the I want to beat money bag?
to Joe's point, I've
It
never
depends on what
seen
she's
him
doing.
put an emoji under a cash doll photo.
Or India Love.
Because he knows that was your crush.
Or Cassie. Or Claudette Ortiz.
No, you just
Sasha from Fordham.
You just said bad things about India Love on air that I didn't like. I didn't take too kindly to those words.
Let's piece it up.
No, I like beefing with you, nigga.
Oh. Okay.
Hence the money bags under the snow picture.
Yeah, that was weird.
He's provoking you.
It was
Look at
weird.
Chris Parrish though, right under "Chill Me, Amor." Look at his money bag. You ain't say nothing to him though.
In Spanish.
Yeah.
I had to jump in her DMs. Pardon my friend.
I haven't fully told him our situation.
I
I
apologize.
don't want you to think
I apologize
that we view
for
you
his
as just one of
behavior.
those chicks that my friends think it's comfortable to do that.
I apologize for his behavior.
Yo, tell me about when you apologized for your friend.
No, let's talk about the conversation.
not you.
When she's, I had a life.
Stay shut.
I had a life at one point. When she would come to you, like your friends, like in my DM saying some wild shit, like, and you don't care, and then she starts adding up that she's the slide.
Yeah, you got to act like you care though.
Damn,
I'm
he
done.
must not know.
I'm done with this narrative for men.
What? You got to act like you care?
Nigga, men care. Men
Not all the
care.
time.
Men care.
No, men
a
definitely
lot.
care, but
A lot of the time.
there's definitely some
Yeah,
that
it depends on
don't.
who the girl is.
Mad of the time.
I wouldn't say man.
Mad
Yeah,
of the
no,
time.
but when you're younger and less becoming, you have to have that shit you was raised on, where it's like, if she's not your girl, she's for everybody. It's fair game. When that's not the case, because inside you like her a lot.
But the problem is you don't relay that to your friends. Like you can't be in front of the homies like, I don't give a fuck. And then when you get home, oh, why the fuck you was sitting so close to him? It's like, fam, like you just said the homies, you don't care about her like that. Like, because once you give I care about her, I like her, the homies are like, all right, cool, they back off.
See, my thing in men conversations, it never comes up how that conversation even comes up in front of the homies, which is why I'm circling back to you saying you wouldn't invite a romantic interest to sit next to us on the couch.
And talk about our relationship.
We'll talk about anything, but how do you be around the homies and the come, yo, so how you really feeling about her? Like, what
No,
happens?
You tell your
Tell
friends
me.
like, yo, I really like her. Like, I'm feeling her. Like that happens in conversation with the homies. You tell your homies who you like.
Maybe not as much as you should.
Maybe not as much as you should, exactly.
Yeah.
But you do have that conversation with your homeboys.
Well, I think I love her.
Like, yo,
No, I
like
think
her.
your friends
Yo, we
just
went
start
out
to
last
see
night. Yo, I'm
signs.
feeling her. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I like this girl.
Nigga, why am I telling any of my mans any of that at any time?
Why wouldn't you?
Y'all ain't safe spaces for me.
That's true. No, it's definitely true.
Your
Y'all
friends
not.
aren't safe spaces for you.
No, I've
Okay.
only been saying this podcast for 5 years.
No, but if you like a
It's not
girl,
my
you should
ass.
tell your
It's not a
friends
safe
so that
place.
there's no. And I just always say,
I got to tell my friends so my friends know not to go at her or leave money
No,
bags
no.
on their picture.
no, not
That's why
not
it's
go
not a
at
safe
her,
place.
but like you just tell your friends so that they know what it is now. Like they understand. Like okay, like so now I might not say certain shit around her because it might fuck up. Like you might have
Like
to
you
have a
might hold
conversation.
back on the what you doing later.
No, I wouldn't. I don't do that to chicks my homeboys is dating. I'm just saying like you might tell her something and then now I'm around her thinking like you and her ain't even like that, and I'll say something and she'd be like, oh, but that's not what he told me. Like so it fucks up
You would say some shit like, yo, I know I only been around you a couple of times, but you seem like a good girl, just letting you know he ain't the one.
Yo, why you try to paint me like
I'm asking you a valid question.
I
I'm
would
just
never do
asking
nothing
you.
like that.
Thank
And
you.
know
That's
that.
it. You answered it.
But you know that though.
I don't know.
You Yo, see those
All right, come on. Come on, back to the pod, back to the
You
pod.
like playing stupid with me, man.
But
Like,
how do I
nah, you
know?
be trying to paint me a certain way in the light. I don't like that. You know damn well I would never say no shit like that to a girl you're dating.
But this is
You wanna see her get her heart broke.
But hold up, this is my retort to that. Yes, I don't think that you would say
You
anything
know
like
I
that.
wouldn't say
But
that.
wait, men never have a way to confirm what a man would or wouldn't say. I wouldn't be there to know.
you would
Well,
you,
until the girl reports back what your man's is saying.
you know I would never
but
tell
I don't
you.
fuck with bitches I wouldn't talk to.
I would-
I'm kidding! Come on, man. Let's have some fun. Yo, we don't have many
I love
topics
it.
No, we
today, so
don't.
I'm just here to talk shit and antagonize and
Nah,
provoke.
we gonna give him an hour of funk and we
provoke-
out of here. Let's go.
Listen, I've spent my entire week watching Bink and Just Blaze end up in the same rooms on Clubhouse.
Me too.
Oh, how's that going?
It is so much fun.
A lot of spice?
No, none.
Good.
No, it's like
But you feel like there's some tension in the room.
it's like
There's been tension in the room for a decade
Yeah.
plus now. So,
it's like a joust.
It's tension on the globe.
so wait, are they like out group chatting each other?
No, they're like, and yeah, we shouldn't even be snitching like this, but fuck it, nothing else to talk about. No, they're like
snitch.
they're fucking out industrying each other.
Powerful.
Like one of the young aspiring acts would say, hey, you guys, can you talk to me about how you got some of your best placements? And the Just Blades come in and say some ill shit like, yo, you got to take the 90% over here and you get the 10%. And when you do the placement, and that's how I made 50 million. And then Bink could come in and say, yeah, but let me just add to that. When you take the 90, it's like they're a tag team of industry jousting.
I like
and
shit
I'd be
like
home like, them niggas, go ahead, y'all.
I like shit like that.
Yeah, friendship.
That's a good way to squash a beef too.
It is. It is.
To just end up in the same room as somebody?
And having a conversation
It's usually
with somebody else.
how they end.
Yeah.
Or get worse. Depends.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I just had that situation in LA, but we won't talk about that.
Oh no! Now we have to talk about it.
No, we won't.
You have beef?
Well,
No, not beef.
a situation where
A tiff.
where a tiff was untiffed.
A situation where a friend of mine tried to get me and another former friend to speak, and it went left quickly.
Whose fault? Yours or the friend?
The other person, not my fault.
Got it.
I'm always weary about being that middleman a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Like I would love to see two people that I fuck with each other again. But in my 20s,
But
I'd love to do that.
I told my homeboy,
Now
I
I'm
said,
just like,
this is gonna go
mind
bad.
my business.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, this is gonna go bad because you have to know that where the other person is. As you know, it's a lot of ego,
Right.
that type of shit, and you know that. So it's like, fam, I'm telling you how this is gonna go bad. I'm just telling you because you're trying to like make this men's happen, and I don't really care to talk to the dude again. Like I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do anything. I didn't.
See, I disagree with that part.
What?
I don't really care to talk to the dude again.
I mean, but once you know the full story of what happened, you would know why I'm at that place now.
For you, it's irreconcilable.
At this point, absolutely.
Got it.
And that was
Absolutely.
after the attempt at the reconciliation?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Before that, it was like, if he apologizes because he knows he's lying, he made up some shit because of ego or whatever. So it's like, okay, I understand. I'm willing to have a conversation, but when he came in hot the way he did, it was like, fam, don't ever have me in the room with this dude again.
And that's why the mediator needs to be a certain type of person.
Absolutely.
You need to
'Cause it's
flush it out with both sides
Yeah,
first,
because it's
for
much
sure.
different when you're just talking to one side and then just talking to the other side. And you're like, well,
Exactly.
they both seem calm and rational.
No,
this should be easy.
Yeah.
And then they get in the
Yeah,
same room and
exactly.
it's like, whoa.
Like if
shit.
he came in the conversation like the men's conversation like that, then he came at you like that on the phone when you said, yo, I want to get y'all in the same room. You know what I'm saying? Like his energy was like that over the phone. So you should have known right there, like I'm not putting you in the same room.
I'm not the guy that ever tries to mend the friendship. I'm not, now that I think about it.
Of other people or yours?
Of my friends. Of two, not me.
You never
But
played the mediator, you're saying?
Yeah, I don't really mediate
I've
when
done it a
two
lot.
friends
I've
of
done it a lot,
mine
too.
are beefing. I only step in when I feel like the respect level that each one of them should have for me is now being violated.
Yeah.
Like y'all can beef with each other, and I'm cool with that.
Right.
But I should have some type of credit with each of you to where, like on my 30 whatever birthday party I was, where I won't say who it was, but two niggas tried to get something popping in the backyard of my house. I'm upstairs trying to put trousers on or some shit, and I look out the window and these
Niggas
niggas
is ready to go at it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in my yard, fam.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
you
y'all
have to-
wait. Y'all both got an invite here. Said, oh, this nigga's gonna be here. I'm gonna turn it up.
But that was my homeboy's thing. He was like, yo, he's not going to disrespect my house. He's not going to. And I said, okay. Because I didn't want it to seem like I wasn't willing to
Sure.
make amends.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I said, listen, I said what I said. I'm telling you how this is going to go. It's going to go bad. Because I know him. I know where his ego is. I know where, you know what I mean? So I was like, all right, but I'm willing.
I think men need more, and not to stay on this, but I do think men need more
Less ego.
means of reconciliation.
Less ego.
And less ego
That's it.
is one of those
Just
things.
put your ego to the side,
But
man.
for men, it's like when the mutual friend tries and fails, like we don't have much else.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's why
Like
I said
then it's like, all right,
over.
hands clean.
exactly.
Let me ask you a question.
But that's
How many
fucked
people
up.
were in the room? Because
Well,
that's always a big
no,
thing
we were-
too with the ego shit.
we were
Yeah,
in a-
If it's just the two of y'all and the mediator, it tends to go a lot better because egos can get put aside.
we were alone. It was just we were in a car. It was us
Okay.
three in a car. And
Yeah, y'all couldn't squash it in a car.
yeah.
God,
That's yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
too much
crazy.
ego.
that is toxic.
It's just too much ego, man. And like I said, I'm not beefing with nobody. Like that's where my energy is at. I don't have issues with nobody. I don't have beef with nobody. Like if you want to talk crazy, I don't have to prove I'm tough. Because once we go there as grown men, it's bigger consequences now.
It changes everything.
That's my other rule. I'm never gonna fight my friend.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Even if we're not
No way.
friends anymore, and especially when I didn't do anything.
Right.
You understand? Because now it looks like I'm fighting because I'm trying to defend some bullshit I did. I don't have no animosity towards you, bro. Like, I didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything fucked up. So my energy is not negative. It's like, now when you start talking crazy, I look at you like, oh, okay.
I fought my
Now
friends,
leave
but
it right
not
there.
usually
No.
at a serious level.
Because I was of the belief when I was younger, if we have some type of tension and we're really friends, let's go in the back, scrap real quick, and then we'll be good.
Right.
But the older I've gotten, I realize it doesn't solve anything but getting aggression out. Like,
Yeah.
nothing was really solved. Y'all just got each other's aggression out. You're like, yo, we both fought. It's cool. It's over with. But nothing was ever really solved. You still have that shit festering in the back of your head of what was really bothering you.
Yeah, that's
and,
not a
and
good time.
fist fight isn't going to solve it.
That's not a good time for the friend fight. I've gotten like drunk friend fights, a million of them with most of my friends. But that's a
white
different
boy shit.
Yeah,
It is white boy shit.
it is.
Yeah, no, we fight our friends.
Yeah,
it's
you
just-
get drunk and
it's
you
It's just not anymore. I don't want to do that anymore.
It's
It's
just
always the
different when it's
problem
too
with
much
going to
ego, though.
Hoboken. One of y'all white boys that just fam.
Hoboken's definitely
Just
good for
enjoy your
Oh, yeah,
tipsy
yeah, yeah,
and
for
have
sure.
a blast.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Walt?
No, it's just when there's too much ego, so you got to just walk away sometimes.
that. For sure.
Like, you recognize that this person's ego is just always going to be bigger than the room. So you got to let them have the room. That's just what I learned. Let them have the room. Leave when they somewhere along the lines in life they'll realize that they were tripping, which I already know is why my energy is not negative towards them, because I know you're fighting something internally. It's not even about me. You're going through something internally.
Do you think it's soft to say to your friend, your male friend, hey, let's go to therapy together?
No, I think that's actually dope. I think we should make that cool.
Okay, I agree.
Which is why I was willing to have a conversation about the whole thing anyway. But
Right.
Well, we're going to have a talk about
But-
snow later.
But a lot of that time
With the therapist?
I'm not over
with the
that.
therapist,
Because he put more money bags than he normally puts. Like,
Wow.
well, it was just a
hearing a
appreciation.
therapist say, "Joe, how did the money bags make you feel?"
screaming. Relax, okay? Relax.
No, that Zoom was
Relax.
amazing, Scream, man. Thank you. I saw myself in the reflection of the glossy stomach.
What would you gentlemen like to discuss today? Oh, shit, you know what I learned over the break? Know what somebody told me?
What?
And it made me feel a little better about myself?
What?
That when you're fat, because I'm fat now. I got this kangaroo pouch that just won't
Just a
leave.
dad bod.
I know, no, I look like a dad,
Yeah.
100%. But, and I was feeling down one day about it, guys.
Okay,
Aw.
you can afford lipo now.
I'm not going to get it.
I would clown you. I mean, if it made you feel better,
You wouldn't
cool.
know. I ain't gonna front. Sometimes,
I
sometimes
think
I
you
look
know
in
when
the
someone
mirror.
goes from fat to not in 24 hours. Or my bad, you go to DR for
I don't
a
know
month.
about that. Because if it's a noticeable difference, like you have to shut up. Like when Kevin Lyles got skinny.
Well, I think that was
Like-
for health reasons.
Okay, like it was mad on Big Boy when Big Boy got skinny.
I think that was for health reasons.
Anytime somebody gets skinny, you're gonna say it's for health reasons. Then
I just think those two cases.
But you're
were
not
different.
that. You're not a
You're
big
not,
guy.
yeah, you're
though.
not
like
unhealthy
that.
fat.
Yeah, you just have a little stomach. That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah. So if you want to do it for you, do it for you.
Bro, I'm not getting lipo.
Lipo.
Just detox for a week.
Yeah.
Get rid of that immediately.
Get a nice tea.
What?
Yeah.
Not eat.
No, you can still eat, but just detox. Like, flush your system.
Tea.
Don't eat no like greasy fast food.
Oh, like do shit like healthy for me to sustain life.
That's it.
Yeah,
never,
you know.
never that.
Just for a week. You'll see a
Don't
difference.
eat anything enjoyable for a week.
Yeah.
A young lady who shall remain anonymous told me that when the guys have the little kangaroo pouch, if a chick is riding you a certain way, then the pouch can provide sensation to her clitoris.
Okay.
And I had a whole new
Advantage pouch.
Yeah,
come
wow.
on, come on. Now,
So now the pouch stays.
Yeah. You do a diet cleanse, fam.
Yeah, you're not providing stimulation.
Yeah, I'm trying to add a few more pounds to this thing. Where would you gentlemen like to begin? Where do y'all want to start? Is there any music that has been released? Are there any music questions? Is there any music anything? Are they killing music right before our very eyes? Yes.
Why do you say
Are
that?
they?
Why do I say that?
Yeah.
Because music and oh man, should I even say stuff like this? In
Yeah,
this
come on.
podcast?
We used to be a
Pull the
music
curtain
podcast.
back.
Music thinks that music is only in competition with music, and they're not. That's what I'll say.
Music.
What do-
thinks
what do you
that
mean by
music is
that?
only in a
Go deeper,
competition with
pause.
music.
The pouch story.
Pouch got him going. Look at Parks. Parks got that pouch going.
What am I saying? I'm just saying that that's a myth. Like you only have. It's the same theory as fucking. How many cars could you drive at once? Just one. Like we only have a set of eyes and a set of ears. So the longer I'm on this. Whatever app I'm on my phone is the more time they're fighting for our time. It's more time I'm not spending listening to music or watching a show or making some shit. Like music is in competition with everything. Right. Anything that streams is in competition with it.
Distribution is more so. Because I mean, the three major labels all are in business with movies, visuals, music. They're within everything already.
All the labels will be dead soon. I'm no longer even acknowledging the labels. That's me. Just telling y'all where I'm at on the future.
The sub labels of, for example, like an Interscope or an Island or
in 2030.
Because those conglomerates of Universal, Warner are not going anywhere.
I don't know that. I'm only speaking for me. Them niggas is doing. See.
Let's do it.
Spill the tea.
Let's see.
Insider
the industry
info.
is musical chairs.
For sure. Always
so,
been.
Yeah, it's always been like that. So who's to say that...
Well, not always. It's been for the past 30 years.
Our lifetime.
Well, that's my life.
Yeah.
That's enough for me.
Sure.
Who's to say that the head person at this label or company won't be bought out or inherited or hired by the bigger company over here that's not music and swallow them whole? I just don't know that music labels will be prominent at all in 2030. I don't believe that.
I mean, but most
there
of
might
them
be
have
one
already.
of them.
Prominent.
If you look at Universal on the amount that they own and the amount that Sony owns, yeah, it's that already.
Unless there was major like legislation or something that reverted masters back to artists or whoever estates, labels will exist to some degree.
And when they already have actual stock and percentage into the major distributions, which are DSPs now, they're already in business with the next wave. They're part of it. They have ownership in it. So that's why I don't think they're going anywhere, because they bought into what the next wave is, and I think will continue to do so, whatever the next thing is after streaming.
I think more and more new music will
That's where
not
I'm
go
arguing.
through major label systems, though, for sure. I mean,
I'm arguing the future of music, not anything that stands or anything as is right this second. So that's where I'm arguing.
It's back to more or less what
And I
we've been
think the
saying.
future is what Parks just said, which is why I'm not going to acknowledge the end of what he just said. If in the future they have found a way to make you whole again with your royalties and your masters, or find a cool way to make everything direct to consumer, then the next wave of artists, if that continues, I don't see labels being prominent
Kanye is
in
going to
2030.
change that, buddy.
I don't see it.
You're going to get yours back thanks to Kanye West. But no, the same way the major labels, they're buying into tech companies. Apple's a tech company. Spotify's a tech company. The music is just the advertising. That's what's keeping you there. That's what's bringing the users in. But yeah, they're just buying into tech companies. So distribution is now different. Like at one point, your local music store or whatever the bigger ones were just selling CDs and then eventually DVDs. Now it's a much different capacity. Now Spotify is trying to get video and audio to keep you there, which major labels have stock in. So it's just a recycled tornado of the same companies. That's why I don't think labels will go anywhere. Yeah, maybe the sub-labels will disappear, but the people that own them won't. They own the distribution too.
I disagree.
Well, it's not really a disagreement. It is a fact. The majors do
No. It's not a fact.
Have money into the DSPs.
I'm disagreeing because you're still speaking in present tense, and I am not. So what you're saying is a fact, yes. What I'm saying is I do not know that those will be the only available distribution sources in the future.
Oh, I don't think they will be. By no means. I mean, come on. It changes all the time.
they aren't now. I mean, Bandcamp's a big player. And I don't believe that there's any major label ownership there.
Sure. They're probably looking, the majors are probably looking more into the Spotify's and Apples of the world, but there's still a huge market for the Bandcamps, the SoundClouds, and everyone else of that nature. But,
see, like, kind of, this is what I'm saying, you guys, right here. This is fresh off the press. TikTok announces partnership with artists to debut new music ahead of Friday releases. Thursday nights are exciting for music fans is when midnight strokes, blah, 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 blah. But TikTok is looking to give fans an opportunity to hear new music ahead of midnight as part of their new watermarked series. The platform is partnering with artists to debut new music for fans directly within the app. It was announced today, October 20th. Every Thursday at 11:30 p.m., an artist will host Watermarked on TikTok Live to give users an exclusive first listen to a new album before it hits streaming services at midnight, reports Billboard. Much like in the vein of the Twitch community being able to accept tips, much like in the vein of Cash App, shout out to Cash App, you already know the vibes, Cash App and Spotify partnering to give money away. The next phase in digital tech land in Joe's brain is all of these different companies that hate each other, figuring out the best way to capitalize on cultural capital. And that's going to involve new distribution streams, direct-to-consumer shit, money giveaways, new ways for fans to release and profit off of music. And if that happens this entire decade, then 2031 looks like what? I don't think there's a whole bunch of labels floating around in 2031.
That's why I agree with you. I said prominent. No, I don't think that.
One or two.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Universals and the Sonys of the world eventually want to get there too, where it is just a very small, that you're signed to Universal and Universal only, or you're signed to Sony and Sony only. But it's kind of back to the ringtone thing we were talking about, the TikTok thing, the way we did with Vine, the way we did with Snapchat. Like, these fads come and go, and I'm not saying TikTok is just a fad, but there has been things just like it in the past where labels had profited off Snapchat and they went right to Snapchat for any exclusive. All right, let's do the Snapchat thing for this release. It is part of the major label rollout as well, and they have conversations with all of these tech companies prior to. That's why I'm only saying I just don't see the major ones going away, because they're in bed with all of these tech companies as is. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm sure that the article you just read is something that Universal and TikTok came up together with.
The fact that they're in bed together, and we don't have to stay on this for too long, but the fact that they're in bed together and hate each other says where this will land by 2030. They are in bed together. And I'm sure all of us as men have been in the bed with a chick that we were trying to figure out how to get the fuck out of the bed.
That was going to be my point. Who's never been in a bed with someone they didn't hate? That's been going on in the music industry since before time.
Yeah, but don't dance on both sides, Rory.
I'm not. I'm dancing
I want to
reality.
encourage everyone, you included, to not deal with what is and to not deal with what we know presently. Like, I want you to just imagine. Just imagine. And in doing so, some of that shit that just seems really far-fetched, I don't think it will be.
And I agree there. I'm going off the history of every single era in music and how it's changed and how majors, I'm not talking about just an Interscope. I know Interscope sounds like a major. I'm talking about who owns Interscope, has adapted to the times and has had the leverage with the music they have. We may think they're a step behind, but they're not.
Well,
so
actually,
I'm not going to automatically think...
I agree with you.
I'm not automatically going to think that, all right, let me just imagine Never Neverland, that it doesn't exist. I've watched them adapt every single time. So I can't sit here and say, well, it's over because TikTok wants to premiere songs on a Wednesday night. I know that's a bigger theory and an overall thought there that things could change if these tech companies just go direct to consumer. Direct to artist. But I've seen everyone adapt. I've seen Universal make some shady moves with the leverage they have to make sure they stayed in this game. And music is such a minuscule thing to that entire company that they can take risks where they'll lose money to get in with the tech companies because they have enough coming from fucking movies and owning the world. That's all.
I agree. I agree with everything you just said, especially about adaptation, right? And that adaptation is why I believe what I believe. Like, you're right. They always adapt. But how do you view that? What is your perspective on it? The creator of Vine, and I would have to Google it, but he's somewhere else really important right now.
Oh, absolutely. I watched
high up. high up in the chain. We keep talking Cash App. It's Square. Google it. Square.
It's musical chairs in the tech world too.
And when we talk about Square, we're talking about Jack. When we're talking about Jack, we're talking about Twitter.
Yep.
Like,
And Vine.
So the music
Yeah.
and Vine. Fam, these niggas are geniuses. So I do agree with everything Rory is saying. The geniuses are figuring shit out and adapting. I just think the adaptation is going to eliminate some things, not keep them present. The geniuses are figuring out how to get the other fucking cockroaches out of the bed. All of them.
You also have to account for the potential curveball of legislation on these big companies that will probably eventually happen, where there'll be monopoly antitrust suits against some of these major companies that own the entire world.
Data laws too, with everything going on, because so much of what makes those businesses thrive is our data. So once you handicap that or put a block on it, it does change things a bit.
Fam, just 2 years ago, we were talking about the government attempting to tax the internet. Like that was a real conversation that we were having. So none of this shit is far-fetched.
No doubt.
It's just when you're at that level, like we always talk about how the majors are always a step behind. They're late to the party. You can be late to the party when you have that much leverage and that much capital. You skip a million steps once you put your foot down being late to the party. And that's where the creators are more handicapped. Because we don't have that major step that we can take and be late and be like, well, we'll take that now.
Yeah, we don't have the Beatles in our back pocket.
Like, yeah, it's a little different. And as much as a lot of these tech companies rely on new music and doing new dances and new shit, that back catalog means a lot. Means a whole lot.
To simplify this for the listeners, the techie people are fighting with the music people. And I'm betting on the techie people.
Smart bet, probably.
I think the music people are betting on them too. That's why they've partnered with them on every single change that has happened in the music industry.
Meek out there going crazy.
So, we shall see. But
listen,
I think this tech battle and music battle has been
and
going
listen,
on
I'm not even
since-
having this conversation just in the realm of music because as a podcaster, I have to be concerned with these things as well.
Of course.
movie people too. The movie people are battling. Netflix is a tech company.
Yeah.
It's all the same. It's all the same battle. Anything that has to do with visuals, audio, any type of entertainment, anything that keeps you on a
Intellectual
device for some amount of time
It's an intellectual property fight. It's
is what it is.
That's
not a
all it
music
is.
fight.
That's all it is. Data, information. What do you like? What do they like? And how can we sell that to them?
In some cases, not an IP fight because there will be some outlets that let you keep your IP. They just want to license it. So then it becomes just a distribution fight with the community.
True.
So it's just a fight on keeping you on a device as long as fucking possible. And that's a tech thing. So they're
Yeah, I'm
the
rolling
smarter
with
ones.
the techies over the Bieber fans. I think the tech people will figure out how to keep you there longer than Justin Bieber will.
Well, they want to take the Justin Bieber fans, bring them to their tech, and keep them there with other things. That's why they just grab as many things as they can just to keep the consumer there. All right, you love Justin Bieber. I bet you'll love Jesse Reyes and this other thing, and then this movie is connected to that. You're just trying to keep people on a device the entire time. That's all the fight really is at the end of the day.
Don't you feel like such a piece of shit on Sundays when your phone just pops up with, hey, want to know how much time you've seen it spent on the screen?
No, it's the worst.
Want to see your screen time? 95% robot nigga. You haven't done anything else all week long but stare at your phone. How do you feel?
Like a loser.
I swipe that shit away so fast. I'm not even looking, man.
I've
been here for all week.
I lie to myself on that too. I'm like, all right, so I do the rain noises app when I sleep, so that must mean they think I'm on the phone.
Yeah, nah. Sorry, buddy. All right, come on. Y'all want to get into Lubin Toobin, or do we go into 50 endorsing whoever he endorsed?
Let's start with Lubin Toobin, man.
Lubin Toobin.
Lubin. This was one of my favorite stories this week. This is one of my favorite stories ever, actually. Sorry.
Catching a J in the middle of a...
All right, check this out. Let me inform the people what we're talking about so they know we're a real pod. Earlier on Monday, Vice reported that writer and CNN legal analyst Jeffery Toobin
Just a funny name.
had been suspended by the New Yorker for masturbating on a Zoom call that took place last week between New Yorker staffers and WNYC. According to Vice, the call was an election simulation featuring many of the New Yorker's biggest stars, including blah 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 blah
He's in
blah
a
blah
whole
blah
different
blah blah blah
simulation.
blah 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 blah. At one point, Toobin seemingly joined a secondary call, lowered his camera toward his penis, and allegedly, and I believe
I know
this
that
is the
move.
technical term here, cranked it real good. Oh, he
He was really going in.
Yeah. Two-hander.
So crank is like the corporate word for spank.
he cranked that soldier boy.
Yeah, he cranked it real good.
He left the call and then later returned, apparently unaware that colleagues caught the whole thing. Toobin told Motherboard that he didn't know he was visible on the call while allegedly making mayonnaise. Oh, that's another corporate term
Yeah,
for
he
jerking
made
off.
some mayonnaise.
Oh, man, I make mayonnaise every day. Miracle Whip who? How old were you when you found out that Miracle Whip wasn't mayonnaise?
Now.
How old were you when you found out that Yoo-Hoo wasn't chocolate milk?
Right
I
now.
bet knew that.
What the fuck is
How is it
Yoo-Hoo?
not?
It's chocolate drink.
Chocolate drink. it says it on the
Man,
bottle.
that's-
It says
It's chocolate drink.
Yeah.
You got to read the fine print, man. Listen, for a long time, the cheese I was buying at the supermarket, it wasn't cheese.
American cheese is not cheese.
Yeah, it's processed cheese.
I mean, everything is.
Let's see. Loath as I am to relish someone else's mini scandal, the one is
Trying to call his dick little?
this one is particularly tremendous. It has everything: a high-profile media person, his penis, a Zoom nightmare come to life, and an inexplicable election simulation that remains unexplained throughout all of this. So
2020 in a nutshell. It was all on this Zoom call.
Lubin Toobin got on one of the more important calls for the New Yorker and beat his dick.
Yeah. That's what he thinks about the election.
He said my bad.
They're all jerking
Listen,
us off.
I think Jeffery Toobin was trying to give us a metaphor for everything that is happening now.
They're all jerking us off, yeah.
I think all of us are less different than we are alike. I totally identify. I too have been on Zoom calls and felt like I could just be beating my dick right now. Mad State of the Culture episodes while they were talking. I'm like, you know what would be nice? If I just beat my dick.
Some mail.
Yeah, honestly, I could point the camera up to the ceiling and nobody would ever know a thing. Now, I get it. I'm weird.
Yeah.
But maybe
So is
not.
Jeffrey.
Because Lubin Toobin got it off. He grabbed the lube, hit his soldier boy,
And cranked it real good.
Yeah.
and then was on a suspended leave.
But then he came back to the laptop like, oh, my bad. Like, fam, you knew this shit was...
I want to know what the excuse was, not before he knew what it was. Like, yo, I just came back real quick, was doing homework with my kids.
Yeah.
Had to go make a sandwich real
Washing
quick.
the dishes. That's all.
Nigga seen his work wife on the call. Needed to see what
Got
was
excited
going on.
real
Yeah,
quick.
come on, man. Y'all all have been there before talking to somebody on the phone. She starts saying something sexy that was unexpected. You're like, hold on, I could beat my shit right now. I could do it. Fam, I can stop dinner.
We don't know his algorithms. He could have had a pop-up from Vixen.com and was like,
true.
yo, I didn't even think about that.
Right.
Lubin Toobin having the OnlyFans up is wild.
Wait, he started OnlyFans?
I don't know. I'm just assuming where he jerked
He
off
might as
at.
well now. Oh.
Listen, when you're a savage like me, like
And Lubin.
you'll search the entire, you'll make a worldwide mess searching the web for where the intended jerk off target is located. But then sometimes you run up on the chick that is keeping it too low, and you have to hit desperation and put her name in YouTube. Forget it then. I mean,
Jerking off to the YouTube?
listen.
I'm not leaving you on the ledge. I just think it's better if we just leave it alone.
Well, I'm here to let y'all know there are
YouTube works.
men out there that
I'm
are
not-
beating off
Not disagreeing.
to YouTube.
There's men that are
They
beating
beat
off
up
to
anything.
everything.
Yeah.
And honestly,
And I don't
if,
judge
we,
them
if we're
for it.
being transparent right now, which we're
as it's
not, and if this is a safe place right now, which it's
A
not,
Sears catalog worked on you before?
I don't even. A what?
A Sears
the
catalog
original-
worked on you before?
It's the original.
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, what?
Vicky's Secret
I
maybe
didn't do-
came
I
through
didn't
the
do
mail,
it.
though.
I didn't do a Sears catalog.
I might have called it LL Bean Mag when I was 13.
Little Land's
It was the
End.
summer edition, Maul.
I want better for you,
It was
Rory.
still just fleeces.
It was LL Bean sneakers and shit. Like,
Might have been some side boob on the fleece.
oh, okay.
It was a vest.
Shit was poking through the fleece.
Yeah.
Listen,
You had to make shit work when you was a kid.
That's a fact.
And didn't have
the
access.
internet didn't exist.
And
Well,
even if
maybe
it
it
didn't know
existed
how
when
it.
Rory was
Yeah,
a
that's
kid.
true. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I couldn't go on the Gateway 98 at the library with the dial-up internet. Sorry.
Rory didn't know about Cinemax at night.
Yes, I did. Channel 72 on the black box with the red letters. Come on. Spice Channel?
Rory,
That was my
Rory got
shit.
it programmed. This program. That's forever etched in his brain.
You still remember the passcode and shit?
There was no passcode.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Filthy in my house.
The last thing I'll say on
Spice
this
Channel.
is some of the stunts they attempt to accomplish on the Spanish news stations that are on YouTube with the fine women.
Get you going.
Naked News was on that same channel as the Spice Channel
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
Naked news.
from old days. Add everybody. Let
You
them
said
know you
Spice
remember
Channel.
Naked News.
That's the old Spice
Yeah,
Channel's old.
Naked News came on after. I was learning as a child.
You know how much humidity to
naked
expect
chicks.
the next day? You knew it was gonna be humid.
I was humid.
Rory was like, oh,
I couldn't really
humidity.
listen because my mom was asleep, so I had to keep it.
The volume got to be
real
on
low,
2.
real close
Yeah,
to the TV.
Yeah, 2. Volume.
I think that's
You
why
know-
my eyes is fucked up now because I used to have to beat off like face to face with the TV.
Yeah, when it's time to talk about, we will kill a masturbation topic.
Oh, no problem.
masturbation wins, man.
This is the last thing I'll say about masturbation. It's a deep, deep, dark place when you're masturbating, but you don't have a prospect in sight. So you're like, this is going to be life for a few months.
I think it's more of a relief.
You're just jerking to anything.
Nah, I'll be wanting about potential.
Nah, it's a good way to clean the palate. You know, just get back to know.
Yo,
The funny shit is the New
Get back to
Yorker,
zero.
the New Yorker putting out a statement saying we're investigating this situation. Bitch, what is there to investigate? Nigga
Exactly.
beat his shit, nutted, wiped it off, and tried to get back to the call, but y'all was hating.
Yeah, and now he's suspended.
He'll be
Nothing to
back.
investigate.
Suspend me because I got a dick.
No, it's because you were touching your dick.
Where in America are you allowed to be a man anymore?
Not on Zoom.
I was gonna say at home, but
I mean, yeah, when you're working from home,
it's tough.
Hey, some of you niggas still trying to get the Zoom pod off, you lazy sack of shit.
Leave Savon alone.
Go to work, bitch. You do a pod. Fuck are you zooming about on Halloween?
that's crazy that Savon will go to other people's podcasts, not on Zoom, but we'll have to Zoom his own.
That's crazy. Savon's not important enough to talk about in hour 2 of this. Now, I mean, we get that shit off in hour 1 early. What do y'all think about the idea of Thanksgiving being canceled this year because of COVID? Talk to me.
Oh, that'd be
I
great.
understand it. With everything else that's
do
going on,
love
it's right in
Thanksgiving,
in line with everything else.
I don't care for Thanksgiving that much, so
I just think now we're in the area that we can use COVID to our advantage when we want to. It's a buffet of sorts. Like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go to the bar with my friends. It's outdoor dining, even though we're on top of each other. But Thanksgiving, come on, guys, we don't want to do that to our families.
no, filthy.
We just using COVID as an excuse. Let's all be real with each other. We're picking the times we want to use COVID and the times we don't.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go there, bro. You didn't go all the way there. You said let's be real with each other. I thought you was gonna give it to him, but you didn't.
I don't want a repeat of last episode. I'm just saying, as people, myself included, I've been cherry picking COVID. There's been times where things I didn't want to do, like, come on, guys, it's COVID. We have to be safe.
It's dangerous.
And then other times I'm like, come on, man. Just wear your mask there, take it off when we're in front of each other.
Yeah.
Yo, Screen Man, take snow off of the screen, bitch.
Don't ever take snow off the screen.
And more stop.
Oh, my bad.
Jesus.
But COVID
So
only
he
gets
throws
you.
up Ty Dolla
Yeah, like if you're gonna go somewhere else, don't go to Ty Dolla $ign.
or Elliot Wilson.
Funny shit, she ain't giving me no rhythm. I'm throwing out all. Why that's
But the niggas say yo funny shit. Like yo, she don't even be responding to
She is double taps. All double taps.
I jumped
I'm in here giving her
I
everything.
said all my moves. I'm giving it a whole package. I'm giving it he can
Shit.
score from anywhere on the
Yeah,
court.
nah, she don't give a fuck about
She
none of
is
that.
Matumbo
Yeah,
out there.
man, that shit is crazy, man.
I'm like, yo,
that
you
could
would,
be
yo,
an
you
ego
was
shit.
looking, yo, you almost killed the gram. She's like, yeah, I just want to thank you for the support of the.
Hey, what they thank you for the support, and you trying to get into your horny bag? Thanks for the support.
cool
I'm not
to
a
me.
supporter.
You're not tough to me. You're not the measuring stick of
Well,
what
why?
street niggas
Don't
listen
do that,
to.
Mo.
What?
Horny
I'm
support.
not a supporter. Don't call me no fucking.
But that's what I'm saying. Why they don't know just how fucked up that is what I'm saying.
I don't think
It's
they care.
annoying.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where you got that bikini from, but you are killing.
Thanks for the support.
Listen, I just want to thank you for all the support you've been giving me.
She just copies and pastes every time.
You're not talking about none of that. She's like, I'll keep you posted on the new music.
Yeah, like I don't care about the new music. Thanks for the support.
What day you recorded for the sleeper pick? No, that's not what I'm talking about right now.
I said, all right, I checked back in. Hey, that dream you've been having, man. How's things going with him? Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
No, he's great. Things are really boding well right now.
She say bowling well. Yeah, it's over. It's
yeah.
It's over.
Sorry.
Man.
No, it is over. That's why I wasn't even mad at Mo's little money bags.
No, you were, but it's okay.
Support. That's
No, well, I'm not battling Mo. I'm battling the nigga that's actually doing it. Like that pick is a nigga took
the nigga that was upstairs.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I hope that gets the real dude mad that Maul's dropping those.
Yeah.
Yo, how does it feel knowing that we're battling the dude that don't give a fuck she's downstairs?
Oh man, that's a whole nother.
We home
conversation right
lusting. That nigga upstairs like, hey, pipe it down.
there. Come get her.
No, I think it's worse when you're actually both of y'all are beaten, but you got to deal with the problems and he don't.
Oh yeah,
Fuck that.
That just means he got more money than you. When he don't
Like,
got to deal with the problems.
why does he just get to beat and I have to sit here and like really work through the issues with your mom?
He just signed $100 million.
Or he puts it down better than you.
He ain't got time.
I mean, I'm sure that's a fact.
I'm sure that her other dude does everything better than Rory.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Money, sports, better
you know.
Kappa, better
Kappa.
better dick game,
It's cool,
better
man.
kicks.
It's fine.
Oh man, that's what sucks about your 20s, man. You gonna bump into the nigga she like, and he's way iller than you.
Yeah.
That nigga been dealing drugs for 20 years. He got the Q45. Look at me getting triggered.
Listen, Joe, some of us.
That damn Damien. He killed niggas. Why they always like a nigga that killed somebody?
Some of us rely on just being good listeners,
Sometimes
man.
you throw
Sometimes
some
that's
hate.
our bag.
Yo, you know Damien killed somebody before, right? Yeah, I love that shit. I love to feel protected. They always twist it somehow.
No, that's right. They always fall back.
I
on
said
the
he's
feel
a killer,
protected.
stupid bitch. Where did you get protection out of that?
Oh my god.
You
All
need
right.
to be protected from him.
Protected from... Oh, let me shut up, man. All right, where were we? We weren't here, but since we're here, let's talk about it. Scream Man, why are you putting Ty Dolla's pectorials in front of me?
And his navel.
I don't want to see no boy navels.
25 tracks.
Well,
A lot of fucking music.
a lot of music.
Makes me a little nervous.
He's playing the stream game.
Features Kid Cudi, Post Malone, Kanye, Anderson .Paak, Thundercat, Quavo, Lil Durk, Nicki Minaj, Big Sean, Roddy Ricch, Mustard, Janae, Mustard Again, Kehlani, Future, Young Thug, Gunna, Music Soul Child, Black, I can't see the other name.
Tish Hyman.
Tish Hyman. Okay, my eyes bad. Kanye again.
That's going to be nice. Your turn.
FKA. FK Twigs.
That's the one we heard already.
Skrillex.
We heard that one.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
hear
Ego
Death.
Death.
Yeah, that's the bonus. That was a bonus when I heard it.
That Roddy Ricch one might be interesting.
It's a lot of music, man.
That's what we wanted. We wanted some Ty Dolla $ign music. We got it.
Why they post the low res? Can't read a fucking thing on here.
This is Friday, right?
Friday. This Friday. I'm looking
Could be
forward
wrong.
to it.
I want to say it better be good, but even if it's not, what am I going to do? I'm not going to do anything.
It's going to be good.
I'm going to continue to support Ty Dolla $ign. I'm going to continue to buy his music.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue to listen to him like...
Ty Dolla $ign, I don't think
done.
he's capable of making bad music or bad projects. Like he's that type of artist where he makes good music.
If I walked in here next week with hazel eyes, what would y'all say?
I would ask you, what are you going through? And how can I be of some help?
You wouldn't say, damn, it's looking Mr. Bitches?
No.
No,
You gonna get your eyes done?
I would say finally Joe is turning into the bad bitches that he's been dating. He broke up with them and then became them.
Hazel eyes. I'm like, you okay? Wrong Visine. You picked up the wrong.
Wrong advice.
That was one for allergies. All right, I got you.
So I couldn't get contacts without being judged by my friends.
Not
No,
Of course not.
Not
Definitely
crazy.
judge you.
You can get contacts.
What
but
can
not
a
colored
man do
contacts.
without being judged by his friends?
That's what his friends are there for.
That's what friends are there for. Like, look at you breathing.
A big ass earring?
Like a hoop?
You can get it, but we're gonna talk.
You
We're
can
gonna
pull
ask
a
you
hoop
about it.
off.
Parks.
We're gonna ask you about it. Like, what are you going through? You okay?
Okay, interesting.
Because when men do something like that, it's usually like a story behind it or something else going on. Like if you just show up with hazel eyes, there's a story.
I'm just trying to think of like what men are allowed to do, like when they want to celebrate themselves. And
Nothing.
Green contacts is how you celebrate yourself.
yeah, I did the Botox already.
So now you're going to the eyes. You went from the forehead to the eyes. I got you.
working
Yeah,
your
so
way
yeah,
down.
we're going down.
Take this to the next level, right? How long y'all giving Lil Nas X to catch another one?
I don't really
He's
care.
got personality. He
not
might
my-
get some time.
I'm not checking for him. I don't care what he's doing. I'm not waiting for the next Lil Nas X record. Like,
Not at the edge of your seat.
no, not at all.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Look, sit back comfortably.
Big Nas X. You don't
No,
want to be him?
no.
Big Nas X is gross.
It's not for me. Not me.
Small as Big Nas X.
Are we not? See, look, see how fast y'all try to make shit go. Y'all trying to let that thing grow legs and just like, no, it's not taking off.
Big Mall X.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
All right, just asking. What were we talking about?
I hope
Ty Dolla $ign?
the record "It's Still Free TC" is actually featuring TC singing over the jail phone again, because that was fire.
See, I'd love to hear him and Janae, but when I see Mustard's name
They've
there,
got,
it lets me
they've got
know.
a bunch of records together.
I know, but I'm talking about a new song on his album. But when I see Mustard's name there, I just kind of know what we doing. Roddy Rich, I'd love
That's
to be
not entirely
excited about too, more, but Mustard's name there kind of gives me an idea. I could be
Mustard-
wrong.
No. Mustard did the track.
I would love to.
Mustard is that's changed. You
I never
could've
said Mustard's not dope. by the way.
No,
I know.
that's not what you're saying. I'm saying that idea of what you was gonna get with a featuring Mustard died 2-3 years ago to me. Like
Yeah,
Mustard has changed his sound significantly. He still does his Mustard shit, but he's done records that you didn't know was a Mustard beat, especially in R&B.
I agree with that. I'm saying Mustard getting with Ty Dolla $ign.
They've only been together for a decade.
Well, we'll see. I listen. I hope to be wrong, but not really what I'm looking for. When I see Ty Dolla $ign and Nicki Minaj, I know what that is.
Said the same
When
thing
I
about the
s-
Don Toliver, Nas, and Big Sean record, and guess what? That's
And I
a
was
smoker.
the first person to come in here and
know.
say it's wrong.
I know.
Oh, I'm not saying that these won't be smokers.
I know what you're saying.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, as a B-side type of dude,
Mm-hmm.
it don't seem like he's going for many B-sides. It looks like he's looking to knock this out the park. Lil Durk, that doesn't tell me much, so
Lil
I
Durk
don't
is
know.
everywhere right now. Shout out to Durk.
Quavo, even that doesn't tell me very much right now.
All I
Kanye,
know
Anderson
is-
.Paak.
All I know is Serpent with the Feet interlude
Post
might be the
Malone.
greatest song of 2020 without hearing it yet.
What's that? What were you at?
Track 4
Serpent
with Feet
with feet
interlude.
interlude.
That might be the
that's gonna
best
one of
record
those.
of
I'm gonna be
2020.
mad. He cut it short. I'm like, put another minute and a half on that.
No, I like the interludes that are like 9 minutes.
Cardiac tells me that there's a new Her track dropping tomorrow. Well, today. And it's one that he let me hear a snippet of a while ago, and it was fire back then. I'm assuming it will be fire today. I don't really understand the Wednesday release, but you do what you want when you pop in.
Her's been putting out a lot of singles.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out
Not just her, but not just her.
strategy.
Not just her.
It's been working, but I still am trying to figure out what they're trying to do there.
It's not just her. Ty Dolla did it too. Like, there's a few people that I feel like have been putting out a lot of tracks.
Testers?
Yeah. To feel out the scene. And as an artist right now, hold up, I don't want to forget this. As an artist right now, and again, shit, Rory Parks, maybe y'all can speak to it, y'all in this shit. This would have to be one of the tougher times in the history of music to like feel out the landscape, like to figure out what the fans are doing, to test shit, tease shit. Like in a pandemic, who knows who wants what, when, and how? And you have to throw something at the canvas to kind of help you get some type of feel on that.
For sure.
And this would be a tough time. So I'm not harping on anybody that that
was
is
on,
putting out track after track after track. Maybe it's not popping
Do you think that's
off.
what they're doing though?
Yes, I do.
Well,
Testers?
her has done it in a unique way because it's been like random features that you wouldn't expect her to ever be on. It's been shit out of her realm, which I was trying to figure out. Maybe that's the strategy, that let's take her out of this moody box and put her in some other shit with some features. Either way, I think
she's
it's
put
gonna
out
work.
A few records on her own too, though, with
She
the
has,
features.
but unique features.
I love
It
you,
hasn't been-
her.
hasn't been typical stuff, but all the music's been really good. When on paper you look at it like, I don't get it, and then you hear it and it sounds great. But no, this is a terrifying time to put out music. I was on one of those Zoom calls. I wasn't jerking off. My dick was in my pants.
Professional.
But we were talking about with a label putting out music, and they started bringing up all these stimulations with pandemic stuff, with election stuff, with holiday stuff, and no one in DSPs is even going to be working then. And I took myself off audio and said, so why are we even talking about this? Let's just wait till next year. This makes no sense to me. Next year sounds better.
I hear you, but when I'm responsible for the fourth quarter quota.
I am not responsible for the fourth quarter quota.
I'm just telling you why it would sound nuts. If you're saying,
No, I'm
hey,
saying-
next year makes sense musically,
No,
and
you
you're
listen
like,
what I'm saying. You listen what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying that the employees or the president or anybody. I, myself, the artist, I am not responsible for their fourth quarter quota. I could see them putting pressure on an artist like Ty Dolla $ign, an artist like her, where you do have to meet a certain amount for the year of 2020. I'm not moving that needle in the fourth quarter in that scope of that company. So I'm just like, hey, let's go January, guys.
Tell me about your feelings or what you do when you go up to the label and they say, yo, get hot. Hey, I was wondering if maybe sometime in February my album come out. Yeah, I mean, just go get hot.
Yeah.
Heat it up right quick and we'll see. Like, what does that do? Anything?
You laugh in my head.
I appreciate a certain fearlessness from artists that just put shit out without worrying about all the other shit. Like, I'm not changing what I'm doing musically because of the pandemic. I'm going to do what I do and I'm going to put it out.
Agreed.
People are going
But
to buy it or they're not going to buy
So
it.
many artists are in deals where they won't get greenlit to put anything out unless, like Joe was just saying, unless
Right.
you walk in there and the president is like, hey, buddy, go get hot out there.
Right.
Like, aren't you guys supposed to help me guide this? No, man. Let us know when you're popping.
Go get hot coming from the people that make you hot is insane. How about y'all play my shit?
And then when it doesn't happen, they go, well, I guess he wasn't hot.
Right.
I have a random question for you guys that I just thought of. Can you guys tell me about your worst toilet miss ever? The worst one ever that you encountered. It's a slow Wednesday, buddy. It's slow out here. Listen, not too much music dropped.
My pants.
Like a shit?
No. All right, now you too cool to ever shit in your pants. Your whole life.
While on the toilet? How do you
Not in your adult life, Rory. Not your entire life.
How do you shit in your pants while
Did
you're
you
sitting
do
on
that
the
as an
toilet?
adult?
Well, if you had like a rush job and, you didn't get him all the way down.
I mean, on the toilet.
I've had some bad sharts in my adult life.
Absolutely.
Guys, I'm just talking about going to piss and missing.
Oh.
Not your sharts. Not your fucking...
Well, the shart would be the worst miss.
Yeah.
The little piss miss is...
After sex.
The funny shit is when you shart right before you was about to get some ass. You take your drawers and your pants off like you about to do work. And she walk by to the bathroom afterward and see the brown in your shit. Like, damn.
Well, you don't just toss those in the garbage immediately? You let it save it for like a laundry week?
I leave it on the floor for a sec like,
Let
damn.
it fester there for
Yeah, I was
6
wilding
days.
out. I wilded out that week. Damn.
Nah, you got to throw those away
You don't
immediately.
ever hit the toilet and be like, yo, whatever I ate last week, vicious. Vicious. What
Last week.
Vicious meal.
Last week.
No, I've definitely been drunk and couldn't find the light at Shorty's house and could just see the outline of the toilet and pissed on her toilet seat that had the furry cover.
I've definitely sleepwalked and pissed in inappropriate places when I was drunk. Several times.
I walked.
Yeah, that's happened on drunk
I
nights.
strolled to the bathroom at like 4 have been 4 a.m. trying to be cool, lifted my head back. Like on,
I thought you was right there.
I thought I had swag. Like I don't know
Swag
what
by
I
yourself.
I don't know what I was doing, but then the sound effect alerted me that I was missing. Like it
Shit
didn't
started sounding hollow.
It didn't sound like the rim of the toilet.
Yeah, no.
Man, I looked up, that whole wall was fucking mad aggressive pee on the wall.
Yeah.
It'll dry though.
But I said,
my
yo, I'm
God.
gonna clean this in the morning. But then in the morning it dried up. I was
gone.
like, ha ha, ta-da! It's like magic. So listen, I didn't know you women out there had it so rough. I'll be honest with you. And sometimes
How rough do they have it?
bad.
Really?
They got it bad.
Okay.
When you're on the phone,
Is this about missing?
hanging up. No, Parks.
Oh, okay.
We're off of missing with piss. There was some reports going around and some slandering going around about niggas that was 30 or over 30 begging women that they just met for money so they can sustain in life.
Oh, God.
And as men, when we hear that, it's just funny. Because like, oh, nigga, you broke, you're asking for money. But then when you actually read it, so then these texts were published online.
Published.
By the way, I don't think any of these are real when these type of things happen.
They're not.
I think so many people set up these text conversations just to do the viral shit. Like, haha, oh my God, my friend sent me this.
Yeah, my girl
like,
tried
no,
to-
you and your friend set this up.
My girl tried to set me up with a viral TikTok moment the other day. And I'm like, you know that those are all like staged.
Wait, what was
Oh,
it?
well, tell us more.
Like unboxing a Chanel thing. Like, oh, I spent $10,000 on this bag. Da, 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 da. But it's really
it was
like,
for your birthday though, right? She bought you the $10,000
No,
Chanel bag.
she did.
She copped you the Chanel?
She did.
your-
She did.
for your
she bought
B-Day?
she bought some minuscule little Chanel thing that wasn't
C
very expensive.
squared.
But it was supposed to get a reaction out of me, like, you did what?
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, oh, that's cool.
Those are all staged.
Yeah, they're all
all
staged.
weird.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the text.
No, I want to stay in you
Okay, let's go.
participating in staged videos with Rem.
No,
So
I
which
did not.
videos y'all did that popped?
We didn't do any of that pop. To my knowledge, I don't know. I don't have TikTok.
Well, what videos your queen did that popped?
She wanted to make the Chanel unboxing pop.
And you weren't with it.
I wasn't with. I was like, oh, that's cool. You got a bag.
He has looked over about 45 times in that one sentence.
Oh, because she was over there giving me evil eyes.
Yeah, don't you love when your girl say something to you that you don't give a fuck about?
Babe, why don't we do the new TikTok dance?
No, I'm mixing records, doing mad important shit. TikTok alone.
We should do the couple thing with the puppy. No.
No, we shouldn't.
You don't do the couple
Do you know
thing
how
with
much
the puppy,
rent is at
Rory?
the end of the month? I don't have time.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, neat. You got a bag. That's cool.
Oh my God, they vlogged their whole vacation. Yeah, and I'm sure he was miserable the whole time. Let's just enjoy it.
Rory was triggered. He was just on vacation. You know he went through that. You know he went through that.
Sam was trying to influence you.
Rent free.
I'm so tired of rent
Guys,
free.
this is all comedy style.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
character. It's a
absolutely.
character piece.
Absolutely.
This is just something to do for
It's
the
a
podcast.
monologue you're working on.
character
I mean, that's what you say, but I didn't see one pic of you on the vacation. I was like, damn, is Sam out there with like sugar daddy bag? Like, why won't you show? Why won't
on
you
his
show
laptop.
Rory?
Rory was somewhere on his laptop.
That led me to I don't want the chicks to.
Emotional Oranges did what when I was gone?
You know that's what Rory was doing. Rory was on the sand,
You
mad
know
as
me into
shit.
tropical places. I gotta find the shade.
Yeah,
and the
in the
Wi-Fi is
shade.
usually by the shade.
Exactly.
True.
Exactly. I know where Rory was at.
But nah, listen, that was my first like vacation of my life. I didn't understand why people document so much of their vacation.
Right.
Yeah, I prefer
I
not
was
to.
enjoying myself so much. Not one time did I think I should pull my phone out and tell the rest of the world about this.
It's weird, man.
I would have probably left my phone inside.
I knew my relationship was over when I took Sins on a trip and we didn't fuck.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's a sign that things are over.
yeah, it's probably not.
Not
gonna
on
work.
vacation. Wow.
We gonna land back at EWR soon. I mean,
EWR. Nigga using the airport code.
That's when you try to be fancy with a chick to tell her she's flying into Newark.
Yeah. You're gonna land at EWR.
Oh, nah, I had the plane go direct to EWR.
Yeah.
Ooh, where's that?
Yeah.
Newark.
Newark. Right across from the prison.
Word.
oh, anytime I was trying to be fancy, that was the first and last time she saw the driver. Like, oh, he picked me up from the airport. Like, you gonna Uber? You gonna Uber the rest of the way? Don't you worry about it. Back to
There's
these
no real
guys.
difference.
Back to these guys
all.
here. The guys, and I'm gonna read this even though it may be fake.
Okay.
Dude says, "Okay, buy me some weed, yo. This is my last favor. I get paid Tuesday night."
But he
swear
laughed
I'll
after
give
the
it
question,
back.
though. Look at him. After this last favor, he crying laughing after that.
If you want to, pretty please with a cherry on top and whipped cream.
I haven't had a job in a long time, but is getting paid on Tuesday a thing?
Maybe.
He's lying, Rory. He doesn't get paid Tuesday night.
It's a weird night to get paid.
Yeah.
Boy, you gonna have to be sober tonight.
Yeah, she wouldn't give him a 30?
That made him put the W in please and say please, like Lexington.
Four E's.
I'll literally give it back on Tuesday. She said no, crying emoji, but she wasn't crying. She was dead ass. He said, I promise, LOL. She said, no smoking tonight with no LOL. He said, it's just for the party. She said, remember, I still just met you, nigga. I honestly don't lend out money. He said, okay, fine. And she said, yeah, you wild.
All right, let's stop real quick, though. Had this been reversed, and this had been a woman in the gray and a man in the blue,
He's a broke boy.
he would be a broke-ass bum.
Fuck boy.
Yeah.
But
Well,
instead,
he's
it's like,
still
look
a
at this
broke-ass-
empowerment,
He's
sis.
still a broke-ass bum.
Well, no, in either perception,
But
he's
she's
broke.
not.
She's
but
not.
she's-
It's
not.
Rory's point.
No matter which way she gets put in this scenario, she is a queen that knows her worth.
Oh, you hate women.
Clearly.
Give me the next one. All right.
Green bubbles automatic.
He says, yo, you still coming? She says, yes, I'm getting dressed now. Bet. Just checking. Oh. He says, can you order a pizza or something? She says, I'm laughing my ass off. I'm not gonna lie, I just spent. Oh no, she said, can you order a pizza or something? He said, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Just spent my last on food this morning and won't have any money until Monday. But I have a Domino's gift card for 1 free large pizza with the purchase of a large pizza at a regular price. If you cash at me $14, I can give it back to you Monday and you can have the free pizza. Now I got you. I'm about to order it now.
This sounds like an entrepreneur to me. This man is going places.
Right.
And she said,
Making something out of nothing.
just cheese is fine.
Yeah, keep it simple.
That's all I'll need is don't splurge on the pepperonis. And he said,
I'll be fine with this
bet,
slice.
how far are you? I don't want to order this pizza if you're not coming, I would assume. What is this, a new one? Driving, studying, babe, can you please Uber me to work? Whoa. Babe, BB, can you please Uber me to work, please? If I'm late, I'm fired like a motherfucker. She says, I can't. I'm on my way to school right now. He says, what you mean? I just need an Uber. You ain't got to pick me up.
He makes a fair point.
Broke girls.
I just think these dudes got to stop fucking with brokies.
I just
right.
didn't know. I didn't know that this was the scene out there for women. I'll be honest with you. As
It's
a
not.
man speaking transparently, yes, it is.
It's not the scene.
This is a scene.
These are isolated events.
Mad isolation is happening. though.
These don't happen often. But dudes do ask girls for money. I know that. They do ask girls for money.
No, that's a fact. But I don't think this is a regular thing with every chick.
Anytime I asked a girl for money, I was about to die in the next hour.
Like you asked for some money? It was like dire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I guess that's the only thing that is rubbing me the wrong way here.
Yeah, these niggas want
Well,
a ride.
if he's late, according to him, he's fired like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
That's a good point.
to
don't
me,
want him
that
to be
sounds
fired.
like he's gonna need more money if she doesn't get the Uber because
Yeah.
he'll be fired.
And the other guy spent all his money on food 2 days ago or whatever.
Yeah, in the morning.
He just wants the free pizza.
These chicks won't
Just cheese.
These
You know how
chicks,
expensive a bagel is right now?
these chicks won't even feed
Bagel
a
rates are
dude.
through the roof.
Screaming, why are you going backwards?
Because the last one was
Here we
screaming.
go. Do you have some money? Yeah.
Hold on. Let's sit there for a second. Because this is different than the other ones. He didn't give us a story.
Right.
Wasn't a whole explanation.
Do
He
you
wasn't
have-
going to get fired.
Do you have some money? Yeah. I GTG.
What does that mean?
What's GTG?
Oh.
Got to go. Where? Away from you.
Damn.
For what? I didn't mean to send that to you.
Yeah. Clean it up.
Yeah.
Yo, I didn't try to
damn.
send that, but
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yo, this,
if
this
that's what-
iOS is bugging.
If that's where you going with it, then I mean, whatever.
He knew it was over. He like, yo, I ain't even mean to send that shit. He knew that was the
That's a strong
last time
move.
he was going to be
Strong
speaking to
move.
her.
Yeah,
Look at
man.
the WIA though. Like, nigga, she's gone. Where you at?
Yeah.
Out your phone, nigga.
You'll never see her again.
Don't act like shit ain't hit the fan with you and the girl you was talking to, and then you let the dust settle and hit her with it where you at or what you doing a couple
yeah.
hours later.
Strong move.
Sure.
Have to.
Not coming up asking for the money.
Ignore
though.
everything that just happened. Yo, what you doing?
Yo, men are stupid, man.
Joe, would you like to take us into this next one?
All right. He says, yo, yo, yo.
Yeah.
She says, hey, heart emojis.
So far,
Good
so
start,
good. Yeah.
What up? What are you doing? Nothing much.
Buttering her up.
On FaceTime with my best friend. How about you?
I know the strategy.
Shit, cool in it.
100 emoji.
Try and do me a favor? Question mark. Depends. What is it? Well, you got Cash App? Yeah, why?
Of course she does.
Can you
'cause
cash
it's
app
the greatest
$2
app.
if you can, and I'll send it back? What's your cash app? In Jersey? Nah, still in New York. What up? What up?
Do you ask for $2?
What's up?
Yes, Paul.
Is this the same dude?
$2?
Yeah, this is later on.
How you been doing? What you been on? And do you have $3 for my cash app? My card was frauded, and I don't got cash.
Wait, hold on. This goes from May to July. This is over like a couple years.
No, that's his bag. He just jumped back in like after a few months and asked for $2-3.
Now, has anybody ever asked you for like a minuscule amount of money for like to send them, like wire transfer or something, like $20? It's like, no, because it's $20.
Yeah.
If you ask for $100, maybe I would.
Yeah.
$20, I'm not.
Like he
I'm not
asked for
doing
$2 and then $3.
it. Yeah, come on.
The brokies be wanting you to lend them money and Western Union it, and that's just
Right.
too much out of my way. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Now I
it's
got to
a
pay
lot.
the fee.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Western
For
Union.
the 20?
Yeah. Like you're not a fugitive. You're not on the run. Why are you still at a Western Union?
Right.
And I'm not respecting nobody that needs to borrow $3.
Facts.
What are you going to do with $3?
Well, I mean, if you have
Can't
cash
even buy
on
a
you,
blunt with $3.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is $3?
get a butter roll.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It got to be tough. It got to be tough to be this broke, like this broke, like where you need $3 from a young lady.
Yeah, that's why I don't believe these. These are all
Yeah,
just,
this might be fake.
yeah, $3. Come on.
I think a lot of these
It
are.
might be
Come
fake.
on.
But I have met plenty of people
Every
that
time-
needed $3.
$3 a person is different than $3.
Over Cash App, that's a bit different.
Yeah.
Though, if you did want to send $3, I prefer you use Cash App over giving it to them in person.
Oh, sure.
$3 is different if it's your uncle, because then like, come on, nephew, you ain't never giving me. Like, all right, here, nigga. But nah, this is I feel for you, ladies.
Now, I feel for the dudes. If you ask for 3 and she don't send 30, what's going on?
That's true too.
Well,
man.
no, hold on. Men ask. We asked for $3. She asked, "Can you pay my rent this month?"
Broke
So what the
hussies.
fuck are you talking about?
Right.
I feel bad for men.
That's all this is pointing
Shorty
out.
can't give us a $3 for the blunt roll, but she's like,
Not
"Oh, can you
happening.
pay my rent this month?"
Once you ask a woman for money, that's it. Man.
Once you ask
She
me to
never
pay your
respects you.
rent,
Oh no, that's a fact.
She never respects
Ever.
you after that.
no, that's true, and it's true on the other side. But like, once you ask me to pay your rent, I'm viewing you in the most cockamamie predicament. Like, I'm putting you in roach infested shit. Like, I'm gonna pay it because if you asking, you over there going through it.
Well, no, some of these chicks live above their means and had the sugar daddy paying their $2,800 a month rent and fell out with his old, bald, wrinkly ass, and then just come to us because she needs $2,800. She
backup.
doesn't need $600.
And you're a good listener.
Great listener, and I will listen enough to tell you. You should move out of there.
Something rent controlled, maybe.
You out.
Should see if your mom still has your room
Yeah, you should
available,
downsize a little
or
bit.
if she turned that into a gym.
Maybe you don't need a cleaners in the lobby of your building.
Yeah,
get outta
you're not really doorman pussy. I'm sorry. There's more
happens.
text messages. Let's get off what I've been saying.
That's another reality show the Joe Budden Network is working on. All the things that the doorman sees.
Oh my God!
Sees it
No,
all.
the
Sees it all,
doorman needs his own
The
podcast.
doorman conversations.
Sees it all, knows it all.
Bitches be feeling so safe when they got a doorman. Like, I won't fuck him up too.
Well, he's not a creep.
Fam, I'm getting to the 13th floor. what do you think he's gonna do to stop me?
Yeah, they be loving that little doorman.
Then you can fly with him.
Bro, he's 68 years old.
You can fly with him. Yo, yeah, she's upstairs.
And half the time he's on his big ass Samsung phone watching a Netflix series. He's not even looking. You walk right past him.
Or eating.
Netflix, y'all better hurry up and put some stuff out. I know that.
Unsolved-
I ain't gonna keep just searching.
Unsolved
Unsolved
Mysteries.
Mysteries. That shit is ass.
Emily in Paris,
That
man.
shit is ass.
That shit was alright, too.
ass,
I watched it.
ass.
You ain't like Emily in Paris?
I don't know. Who
I've been
Emily
looking
is.
for.
nah,
I've been looking for
I
Madeline
don't
in
even know.
Portugal
Don't
for
even
about
know.
2 weeks now.
Billy-
Don't
for
even
what?
know.
I saw you going crazy.
Little girl Madeline.
That shit is alright. Emily in Paris is dope.
Tell me about it more. Use your platform. Let me
It's a
hear.
girl from Chicago. She moves to Paris for a job, and you know she's finding her way on the social scene.
It's
She
not a
hoeing.
ball show.
She hoeing.
I begged you for
So
this.
I love this
So
shit.
this is
selling
just
that
girls,
thing.
but in
Yeah,
Paris.
it's a great show.
Emily went to Paris and went, wow.
Yeah, yo, Emily started giving it up though. Once her boyfriend was like, "Yo, listen, I'm not taking that flight over there. I'm not coming to Paris. Like it's over."
This is why I don't
She
believe
started
Maul
giving
has,
niggas that box
has a girlfriend.
every other week.
You watch this
My
against
homeboy-
your will,
actually,
and you're
no,
trying to
no.
You
no,
watch
no
this
funny,
with the fellas?
No funny shit. My
at the
homeboy,
clubhouse on St. Nick.
my homeboy told me about this show. Because we was talking about like London and Paris like the week before that, and he was like, "Yo, you got to watch this show. Like it's dope." But for 3 days, he called me and asked me if I started it. I was like, "Bro, I have to watch this. This is the third day." And I like it. It's cheesy, but it's a cool watch. It's cheesy though, but it's a cool. If you like Devil Wears Prada, it kind of feels like that. Somebody on Twitter said it's like the white Insecure. You know, kind of feels like that.
That was girls
So you watching
before.
this came. So you watching this came from like a talk with you and your man's.
Yeah, my homeboy.
He never killed nothing, right?
No, he never killed. He not
No, I know.
one of those type of dudes.
No. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no.
No, he's not. No, he's not that type of dude.
Joe, you'd be surprised.
He's not that type
the
of
killers
guy.
be liking some weird shit.
Nah, that's true though.
Emily Takes Paris.
I can see
Emily
a
in
killer
Paris.
loving Emily Takes Paris.
It's top 5 all week on Netflix, Joe. Somebody's, and then when I tweeted about it, every dude was like, "Yo, me too." I'm like, so y'all wasn't gonna say nothing? Like this gonna be like a secret?
Yes.
Not every dude, just the dudes that follow you. Just point
Well,
it
okay,
out.
yeah, every dude. Well, no, it was other dudes that didn't follow
all
me.
Just your
fans.
fan
That jumped,
base.
no, they just jumped in on the thread too, and they were like, "Yeah, this is dope." It
Jumped
It
in
was
on
a pretty
the
good show
thread.
from what I saw. I didn't see the whole way
is.
through.
It's a really good show.
I enjoyed
really
it.
good show.
Did you guys watch Lovecraft Country yet?
I'm on the 3rd episode.
It's
but
It's. I know where you're going.
It's,
with it.
Yeah,
it's
I
one
gotta-
of those shows that the fan base is turning me off from watching it.
Really?
Because y'all be so annoying about it
and
that I
episode
don't
one.
want to watch it.
Nah.
You
The
watched episode
episodes are
one?
lit. It's just that it's hard for it to get pieced together. Actually,
that's what
I
I'm
finished it and it's still kind of hard to piece together.
Yeah.
But the episodes individually are really dope. Where I am willing to maybe try to piece it together.
Yeah.
Is this like
I turned
is this
on
like Lost meets Black History?
It's like no.
This is Jordan Peele again, right?
Yeah.
He produced it, but
It tells me everything I need
I believe
to
her
know.
name is Misha Green. Is the writer or showrunner or whatever for it. Mm-hmm. Who did Sons of Anarchy and Heroes and
Oh well, I like a lot of these actors.
it's
Oh,
got,
you know, it's
It's
real
got
big
everybody,
actors
yeah.
in it for sure.
Because it's all Jordan Peele's friends. But what does that have to do with the actual show? And I hear the show is really good, but I'm
It
just
is
saying
good.
when I put on the first episode, I was lost.
It's like
I was
sci-fi,
confused.
horror,
I didn't know what they were doing.
and Black History kind of all thrown together.
What is horror? When is the last time you were scared at the movies? Like, what? They
when I
gotta
went
stop
to-
fooling me with these words.
when I went to the
horror,
Well, there's elements of horror. It's not, there's gore and
sci-fi is horror, less scary.
kind of. Sometimes sci-fi and horror.
Sci-fi is
intermingle.
horror in outer space.
Sure.
Last time I was
I would
scared
be
at a movie
terrified
theater
in
is when I went
space.
to iPick on Fulton Street, and the mice were running around my feet the whole time. It's infested. Don't ever go there again.
The movie theaters are coming back. They say you can rent a movie theater to yourself for like $100.
That's
Less than that, Joe, and that does not mean they're coming back. That means they're leaving.
That means they're on their way out. They're just trying to pay a couple bills before they leave. Yo, $100, you get the whole joint to yourself. I know what that means.
I'm down.
COVID sitting right on them seats.
Well,
But yeah, Emily in Paris. Y'all should watch it if you haven't. Good show.
Did you see the Lovecraft finale?
Yeah, I did. And again, it doesn't really necessarily. I still have a lot of questions. But I feel like that's the case with a lot of science fiction kind of stuff, for me at least.
So do you have a lot of questions and it didn't satisfy you, or were
No,
you
I was very
satisfied and
satisfied by it, but I'm still not entirely sure what happened at every step.
it had
I
the
guess.
kangaroo pouch for you.
Well said.
Fuck y'all,
I
that was
watched,
funny.
It was funny.
I watched no, that was funny, Rory. I watched the trial of the Chicago 7 on Netflix.
I heard that was
watch
good.
that.
I didn't start
I'm
it. I heard
halfway
was
through
good.
it.
How is it?
Really good for the first half
I
that I saw.
thought it was good.
I'm gonna check it out.
I thought it was pretty good. Some of the listeners know I'm an avid 2020 watcher as well. And I watched the 2020 on the murder of Lorenzen White, right? For the Grizzlies.
Is that on Netflix?
2020, no.
Oh, okay.
2020 is just ABC.
Yeah, that was-
it's
that
on,
was
it's on
fun.
Hulu.
Okay.
If you want to search for ABC, which I do, it's on Hulu.
That was fucked
I
up.
forgot about it.
Prayers and
I
condolences
forgot
to
what
Lorenzo Wright and
happened.
his family too.
Yeah, 1,000% prayers and condolences to his family. That was a wild, wild story. While we're at it, and rest in peace to Lorenzen Wright.
Absolutely.
Why can't I say this man's name? Lorenzen Wright, please. Also, really sad story here that I wanted to highlight because we've been doing this show for a little bit, and we have a lot of fans all over the world. And some of our fans go through things and experience things, and they reach out to us and say that we help them navigate through some of the stuff. And sometimes you can fail in that. And we have a fan of ours. His Twitter name is Midnight Soul 23, who lost his bout with depression.
Wow.
And his last tweet was a shout out to us.
I remember him.
Yeah, I remember that name.
Shout out Maul, Joe Budden, Rory,
Specifically.
Parks Music of the Joe Budden Pod for keeping me company while I'm going through this depression. I appreciate it. This weighed heavy on my soul for the.
I didn't know.
This happened. This tweet. He tweeted this October 4th.
Wait, is that the guy that I told him?
I think I've
Don't
had
have those bad thoughts.
DMs exchanges with him because I've had a lot of those with our listeners.
man,
just
that's-
to shoot DMs and
I hate.
I'm
I hate.
not an
I hate
expert
hearing
at that
about shit
stuff.
Like that. Yeah, I hate hearing about.
I
shit
try
like
to
that.
talk to as many as
Same.
I can.
Same. And shout out to his homie Epitome on Twitter.
Rest in peace, man.
EPYTOMME. For making me aware of this. Again, rest in peace, Midnight Soul 23.
Damn.
This always hurts.
Yeah.
Did he?
This always hurts me.
Did his friend happen to mention his full actual name? I'd like
no,
to say his
he
actual name. Then
He just added him, but you're absolutely right, Rory. So if you can give me this gentleman's real name at Epitome, that would be nice so we can acknowledge him the proper way.
yeah, rest in peace.
Saturday or next week, whenever you're able to.
Damn.
Rest in
hurts.
peace to him. Shout out to him. That hurts. Listen, I was super fucked up on tour when they told us that Botham Jean was a huge fan of the pod, and you know, those stories will always fuck me up. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him,
Yeah.
and rest in peace. Rest in peace to him. Gone but not forgotten
Absolutely.
for sure.
Absolutely.
That was all I had on death.
Yeah.
So we can move from there. Y'all want to talk about
Well, show wise, I saw that they were advertising the Mike Vick 30 for 30 starts. If you're hearing this now, yesterday night.
starts yesterday at 9, which is why I'm really mad that since we've returned, Maul just has decided to come an hour late because I could have been home to see the Mike Vick 30-30.
You still got
Got
time.
time, of course. What do you mean?
All right, well, let's get to sleepers.
I started Fargo, which is a great show if you've never watched the previous seasons, but this season Chris
Heard.
Rock is the lead,
Yeah, I've heard great things about
and
that.
so far so good.
trailer
Only
looks
two,
great.
2
I
or
haven't-
3 episodes in,
good?
but yeah, real good.
Is that a Netflix thing?
It's FX, I think.
FX.
So it's on Hulu.
Okay.
FX has really good shows.
FX
Fargo is one
body
of those
and shit.
shows where every season's a different
Yeah.
season, basically,
Yeah.
or different
Okay,
series.
so I could start Chris Rock.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. And all the seasons are really good, though.
But
Or at
is
least
that-
the first 3.
What is Fargo about?
So Fargo was a movie.
It was a movie.
in like the '90s. The Coen Brothers did it. Who did Big
Classic,
Lebowski and
too.
a bunch of classic movie. Absolutely, I think it won Oscar or whatever film of the year. It was a crime story basically in Fargo, Minnesota. I want to say.
Or was it Canada?
No, it wasn't Canada. It was one of the
Somebody in the
Nebraskas
north.
or somewhere in the north.
And cold.
Cold and in the north. Yeah,
People are telling me to start The Boys
not
That was
familiar.
on Amazon.
That was good.
Has anyone seen it?
Yeah, I
have
started
Amazon.
it. That was
Oh,
good.
still.
I seen like 5 episodes of
You was
that.
feeling The Boys?
It was good. It was a good episode. It's a twist on like superhero powers and that type of thing.
So it's like that other show on Netflix. Has a
It's
show
like
that.
basically like what's the superhero that Will Smith played that was like Hancock.
Hitch.
Okay.
It's like everybody has like a Hancock and they all have issues. Not Hitch, close.
Hitch
Hancock.
was a superhero.
He was. We need more hitches in the world.
Yeah, it feels like a little like everybody has a little dose of Hancock. It's like
Pause.
problems and issues going on, but they all have like superpowers and shit like
Seems
that.
like Will and Takashi disappeared at the same time, right? From the internet.
It's a really weird comparison.
I just always pay attention to people's ability to pop in the internet, do it correctly, and then pop out.
Okay, well, Will Smith and Takashi are.
Well, when
two-
Will Smith, but when Will
They
Smith
both
pops
are
out,
making concentrated efforts to do the internet.
they should also never be put in a sentence together when it comes to popping up and doing anything.
and
That's
not only
all I'm
that,
saying.
when Will Smith pops out of the internet, that usually means he's popping on the set of a big movie that's soon to come.
yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah. You take time, have to be on set for 6 months. Like,
Academic said Takashi got a new tattoo.
Listen, I love new tattoos. One of the better feelings in life.
Rory, when you gonna step out and get a neck tat?
I actually been
Like,
thinking
come
about
on,
it.
come
I've been
on,
talking to
man,
Grin. I
come
want to get
on.
the back of my neck.
You looking
tatted.
plain in the neck.
Pause. No, I've talked to Grin about the back of my neck actually, up into because I'm a bald soon, up into the top of my head.
Oh, I see what you're gonna do. You're gonna cover the whole back of the neck. Rebellious soul.
put a barcode. Does not belong to society.
Hey, it's fire.
Dumbass tag, man.
No,
That's a
no.
horrible tag.
That's fucking
Ah,
terrible.
you see where you're
I
taking
don't
the
belong
culture
to
with
society.
that. You cannot purchase me.
Yeah, I know. Fuck out of here.
Soul not for sale.
Fuck out of here.
That would be fun. But no, I am in the neck tack business now. I'm here to shop for the neck tats.
Chicks just fuck you better when you have a neck tat. I know y'all don't know.
And money.
Y'all don't know, so you can't question it. It's true though.
I just don't understand the people that get tatted from head to toe so quickly. Like, where do you guys have the time? That's
Well, those
my
are
issue.
usually-
I would be tatted head to toe if I had the time to literally sit there for 12 hours every other night.
Those are usually drug dealers, Rory. Drug dealers
I
make their own.
would
they make their own
imagine
time.
drug dealers have a pretty full calendar.
They make their own time.
They don't. It's actually kind of easy for the drug dealers now. I left it under the rock right in the park. You know the park we be at.
Under the rock,
Left it right there.
cash at me. Another ad. Body, sex workers, drug
Right there in
dealers.
the park. You know the rock we be chilling about.
Boy,
Who but else cash app?
Listen. Cash App got the right dude. I'm in Clubhouse, just Cash Apping away. I send it. I don't hesitate.
you're tricking in Clubhouse?
Yeah, I'm tricking everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, buddy.
Nice.
Now what? What you got to say?
I got nothing. It's impressive.
Listen, man, whatever works for you works for you.
Wait till we secure a new deal. I got plans of tricking I'm going to do.
You told Shorty just sit there for a month.
Sit tight. Sit tight. It's coming. Daddy's coming.
Just relax.
That is nasty.
I tell him.
Daddy's coming.
I acknowledge myself as daddy, though.
That's nasty. That's disgusting.
I don't think so.
And because the
Do you
fact
do
that you
that
are a dad,
before or
that's
after she
really
acknowledges it?
disgusting.
No, I'm a dad, but I'm daddy, too, though. I'm a dad to Trey and Lex, but when it's daddy mode,
That's when the neck tattoo shows.
anywho's. Let's see if I've got this Usher Raymond jam.
Usher Raymond.
What is Kanye saying now?
Something you were saying.
Oh, I've always said SNL uses black people. I've always said that. To hold other black people back. My heart goes out to Issa Rae. I'm praying for her and her family. I know that the 20 years
Savon,
of
did you
service
play this
that
in
I
your
paid
20 in your Usher battle?
in the entertainment field has furthered our ability to be more
Hold up,
successful.
Mo. We jamming to some real nigga shit right now. Hey,
should be in the
hey.
Why are
Let
you
me see your
playing
show, Deline, Mo. Hey, let me see your show, Deline.
No.
Show, Deline.
No.
Show, Deline. It's small. Go.
No.
It's small.
No.
Go, Mall.
No.
It's not the Maldoline.
No. No, it's not the Mulder.
Yo, he never participates in the puns.
It's unfortunate.
No.
All right, Kanye West versus Issa Rae. I think Kanye says
Versus?
we got new verses.
Okay.
And I seen Swiss and Timberland try to sneak out the artwork of Versus Season 2 on the way. Hey, just say nobody's booked right now.
Yeah.
I can appreciate it.
They went on.
It was a nice
Fallon
little
or something
scam.
last night.
Those my guys, man. Season 2 on the way. Man, who's next? Who's next? Boom, go.
You saw you saw Trey Songz duck the versus smoke. I'm only in competition with myself.
And you know what? I walk back whatever I said about it. Now, Trey Songz has a shot in a versus against whoever.
Of course
and
he
I
does.
do want to see Trey Songz versus Tony Braxton. That's the one I want to see
It's
now.
a weird.
I know.
It's a really odd pairing.
Tony
Yeah.
Braxton, why?
Because they both are legends in their era, but maybe don't have enough to go against the legends of their era. Both of them.
Still doesn't make it a good pairing. I get your point, but it'd be a weird.
Musically,
How that
did-
would sound
yeah, I don't
together
know.
would just be. I wouldn't even know
See,
how to score that.
musically is where I think it
Tony
would sound
Braxton
great.
has way too many babyface records to be sitting across from Trey Songz.
Trey Songz has 20 that would clear Tony Braxton out.
I've only been saying that
Clear?
for 4 years on this
Clear.
podcast. Even before
Clear.
versus,
Tony-
it's ahead of my time.
Trey Songz has 20 that would clear Tony and Babyface out of there.
I don't think so.
That's a
I
crazy
think
sentence.
we sleep on what he's
No.
done.
Trey Songz has.
No, I've only
Well, I'll
been
let
made
Rory
fun of
say
it
that,
because I
but-
wasn't sleeping.
Yeah. No, Trey has. He has records.
He
for
got
sure.
20 minutes of hits.
Yeah, for sure. But
More than.
Hey, turn up, Rory.
with Tony Braxton though.
He could end her.
Tony Braxton.
He could end
He could
Tony.
end her.
records.
He could end her.
They shouldn't be in a versus
No,
together.
it's
But
weird.
if she
Musically,
showed
it's a-
up opposite of him, he could end her. In verses.
But
I'm
who's
saying.
listening?
20 joints.
Yeah, his fan base would say that. Her fan
Whoever
base would
is
say
listening.
Tony might have one of the biggest R&B records of all time, right?
She do not have 20 to go with Trey.
She got a couple like super duper.
That's what I'm
smashes,
like.
though.
I'm just okay. All right.
Okay, so what? Seven. What you got? 7 Tony, 3 going into the second half. And if it's 7-3 going into the second half, guess what's happening in the second half?
All right, I'll dead this real quick now. If Timbaland calls up Tony, Tony says, "Hey, what's up, Tim? How's your day? Hey, thinking maybe verses. Oh, that's great. I would love to do verses. How about Trey Songz? What is Tony Braxton saying?
Get off my phone, Timberland. I never
you.
want to speak to you or Swiss or Alicia Keys
Thank you.
again.
Easy, done.
Oh, no, Tony's not doing that with Trey Songz. This is an imaginary land.
And on top of that, I even think Trey Songz would have the same conversation. Not a disrespect to either of them. I think Trey would be like, "What? What? Why would I go against Tony Braxton?
I told y'all what my matchup was. It was Brandy Tony, not Brandy Monica.
Brandy Tony would be good.
That would have
Yeah.
made way more sense than Brandy Monica, but they played into the old boy's mind thing.
Yeah,
I get it. I get
that
it.
one just made a lot of sense, and it was a really good one.
It
was
made
good.
sense all the way up until Who Shot You came on.
I think Trey
was the 10th
Songz
round.
and Mario makes more sense.
Yeah, no, that was how they started round
Trey
11.
Songz is getting
the Who
Mario
Shot
the
Your
fuck
Monica
outta here.
remix.
It makes more sense than Trey
Songz is getting Mario the fuck out of here.
Mario is looking to dance with somebody, though. Mario can't dance with nobody because Omarion going to end him.
Lloyd.
Trey going to end him.
Lloyd would make sense.
Trey Songz is hanging that phone up if you bring Mario to his line. for
And
verses.
Mario's hanging up if you say Lloyd's name.
That makes more sense to me.
Mario
And he's
Lloyd.
hanging up.
Yeah,
And he's hanging up.
that makes way more sense to me.
I'm just
And
saying.
it shouldn't be
I'm-
20.
I would like to see them do the people that can do 10 songs, but I
Undercard.
understand big business.
Yeah.
Like they talking
That's-
to
well, no,
they
that's-
talking
that's-
to Patty LaBelle and them.
That's
like,
when you start the undercards.
Yeah, once
That's
you get Patty to sit down.
once you get Babyface, Patty
Yeah,
LaBelle,
it's like, all
Gladys
right,
Knight.
This is going somewhere else.
Season 2, I think they should do undercards where it is 10 records. Or it's 7 records for people that have 7 great records, and that's about it.
And again, only in my mind. I know this will never happen. At halftime, I want to see a one-hit wonder off.
I like that.
I want
actually
to.
kinda fire.
I want to see Jay Holiday versus
You.
No, I'm talking about.
Nah, I felt the rest of the room is laughing at you, bro. But I felt where you was going with that. I know what you meant. Like, not you.
And Joe, I think you have more than one hit record.
You know what it is to be a rapper?
You got
Let me-
3.
Let me tell you what it is to be a rapper.
Regional.
To fucking devote your entire life to something for an entire room of people who cannot do it better than you to
Yeah.
laugh at you.
I agree.
No doubt.
That's what always happens.
fucked up, right?
Yeah. That's what
I
always happens.
think it's fucked up for the way Netflix is set up, where someone spends 2 fucking years putting a whole series together and they watch it in one day and go, "Where the fuck is season 2 at? What the fuck?"
Hey, you just
Even
binged
when
this
it's
whole thing.
compliments, it's like, fam, you know how hard it was to do this? Yeah, you can't look at fans and ever equate it that way. It doesn't work. You'll go fucking crazy. So yes, you have to sit there and listen to people that could never do what you do, critique what you're doing.
Like I like to
Just
see
how life goes.
I'd like to see Avant get up in that 10 record mix.
I would like that.
Yeah.
Like there's some 10 record guys out there that I would just like to see. That's all.
There's a lot.
All right, Kanye. Kanye West
Holiday
says
could do.
Who?
He could be in the 5. No,
he doesn't have 5.
he doesn't have 5.
Like I want to hear Bobby Valentino in a 5 or 10.
Bobby could give you 5. 5 good ones.
He could stretch it to 10, but he has 5 that
yeah.
it's going to be a hard out for him.
If you're throwing features too with Bobby, yeah, that's tough.
Who wins, me versus Mims?
You.
You.
That's an easy battle.
I'd say I don't think so. I think that's one of the tougher one-hit wonder offs.
This is why I'm hot. Is nowhere near Pump It Up.
Pump It Up still
in the
gets
time.
something
Yeah,
to burn.
This is why I'm hot was that record.
This
but
is why I'm hot is
Yo, you think
Atlanta.
you think you struggling against Mims? Come on, believe in yourself, man. You got to believe in your fucking self more than that, Joe. I got you washing Mims the fuck out of here quick. That's light work.
in the one-hit wonder off? Come on.
And Joe, you have to
And
remember.
Mims had some dope records. Like I don't want it to come across like that, but
And Veronica.
yeah, I didn't have.
I've been looking for her since. What a goddess she was.
Yeah, but no, I got you cleaning Mims
A
up.
few of my radio promo shows, he would pop up and like have her with him.
And just throw you all off.
I tried to freestyle extra hard into dumb shits.
You're trying to freestyle extra hard with Shorty in the,
You got
in
a
the radio
wild
station.
metaphor bag.
Oh man, I wonder if Mims is still with Veronica. If Veronica's listening, man, shout out to you and call me.
If you're not in a loving relationship with Mims.
Yes, of course. Mo, you was outside when This Is Why I'm Hot was out.
I was outside. when
Yeah,
This Is Why I'm Hot was
Savon
was
made it
out.
outside when that
Good
was out.
record.
Savon wasn't outside. When
No,
This Is Why I'm Hot
I
was
just
out.
started really coming outside.
outside.
When this
Yeah, but you was outside like fucking-
outside is relative.
By yourself?
You were alive.
Yeah, like I was breathing.
He's in the backyard.
Yeah.
This Is Why I'm Hot. I think that's one of the tough one-hit wonder offs.
Yeah,
okay,
but-
maybe not the toughest. Jaquan is probably the toughest,
He has two though.
but his one.
Tipsy and Street Hop both is
Yes,
a tough
he has,
two pack.
He has
Tipsy
two,
is the one,
but his
though.
one,
But see, I think that's a
Tipsy is
good
a hard
matchup for
one.
you with Pump It Up and Fire.
I'm out of here.
I don't know.
I lose.
You have
To Street Hop and
Yes, Tipsy, you lose.
I think you underestimate Pump It Up and like what that did for the whites.
And the greatest of the one-hit wonders is probably Jock with
it's going down. Yeah, that's a tough
Yeah.
one.
You're out of here, buddy.
Tom
Pump it up on your way
Cruise-
home.
Tom Cruise was losing his fucking mind on
Hey,
Letterman's couch
hey,
doing that dance.
Pump it up in your living room, bitch.
this night is over.
You can back it up. Jock is here now.
And he's got lift.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
sorry?
meet me in the club. It's going down.
That was a big- that was a big
what a
record.
hook.
That was a big
What a hook, though.
And the dance. There was no Pump It Up dance. It was before the dance time
You should retroactively do a Pump It Up dance
on TikTok.
on TikTok.
Kanye West. Yo, quiet as kept. When the kids be doing their little dance to the pump it off, to pump it up, I'm like, why isn't this going viral?
You be calling Def Jam like, you guys still have some of this?
Yeah.
Do something.
Why aren't they turning up to this?
Calling Def Jam over on TikTok is hilarious.
All right.
Honestly, the back catalog means something.
No doubt.
I would be like, yo, two of us could make some money off this.
Whatchamacallit, Fleetwood Mac's like back on the charts with that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And Joe wins because the Fire wouldn't be my second. It would be
Clubbing?
I mean, that's sad in front of them all, but it would be clubbing.
Clubbing?
Yeah. Well, Fire was more regional. I guess clubbing wasn't.
Yeah, you can't play clubbing though. It's over for that.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy that wrote it isn't on the song.
Yo,
If you don't bring that up,
He is on the song.
Snowbags under snow, telling me my fucking greatest feature is over with.
It's over with.
I'm talking about the person that wrote it,
It's not
not the
your
person that
fault.
sung it.
He's on it.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Is he?
Damn it,
Yeah.
you're doing it. Doing what you're doing. You're doing it to me. I picture you doing it to me like, Like, come on, man.
You thought you caught that.
God,
too.
no, I didn't think anything. I caught that.
Oh,
We be
my
next
God.
tell tagging.
Yeah, no, I got it.
SL wagon.
No, I got
no
it.
such thing. So
yeah,
what?
yeah.
So
It still doesn't
so
exist.
what? Doesn't
doesn't exist.
SL wagon.
Yo, that's how creative I was.
You're envisioning the future.
Come
Back to what you were saying. I'm thinking about what's now. I'm not thinking about
Come on,
The
They
convertible
still don't have
wagon.
it. So they still don't.
Yo, a convertible wagon.
Like it's not even coming. It's not even almost happening.
Nah, Elon Musk about to do that tomorrow.
Convertible wagon.
Y'all laughing at me, but I did see a concept, maybe not a concept, but a Bentley wagon, like
Those
3
exist,
days ago, and that shit looked incredible.
The top
I
come
can
on.
see that. I can see a Bentley wagon happening.
You rather the rib jump off?
Look
Wait, I
what you was
forgot.
asking.
Where you took that one?
The
Where you
What
took
you be
that?
asking
the
them?
rib.
You rather the rib jump off?
Hey,
No, my nigga.
how do you like your condoms?
Yo, that is a
Yo,
wild question.
let me tell y'all, when I'm home going, just reciting some of the lines of my career, I'm in there laughing my ass off. The ribbed jump off.
Now you understand why it didn't go as far as you thought. Cause you're like, yo, you know what?
It went far. It went further than
We're
I
on this
thought.
couch.
It would go more.
They started doing the math. Like, I get it now why they wasn't fucking with it.
Oh,
Some nigga somewhere was like, SL wagon? Never happened.
So Kanye West versus Issa Rae.
Mommy. Mommy.
Mommy's sick.
See? Daddy is talking.
Yo, you gotta turn that off though.
Oh, wait.
Looking at
Like,
Poppy.
ooh.
I gotta hear your verse that you write.
All right. I'm not gonna say looking at Poppy like, ooh.
Are you gonna offer the rib?
But why? That's what I was trying to make on thing.
It didn't.
Oh no, you tried a lot. Who in the crew was like, yo?
That's gonna get us there.
Web.
Oh, never mind. Web, you was right.
Hey, Web, it worked.
Now, Web, I see what you was doing.
Yeah, it worked.
You gotta be careful when niggas suggest something. It's like, I'm gonna try it. It's not, it's not catching on,
A little
Web.
higher octave on the
On an ad lib.
Stack the
It
hoes.
wasn't even an ad lib.
Fuck y'all, man. I killed this shit.
No, that's a
killed
dope
it.
record.
You the
was a
Hey, I
No,
still like when bitches privately dance for me.
No, that turned my junior high dances into a frenzy.
That record right there, it went off.
Listen,
That went crazy.
That's the record that got the Rhode Island shows on tilt.
Believe it.
That's a fact.
Come on, man. We didn't even know where to place it. Yo, where should it go?
First, second, last. just keep running it. You know that record when it's failing, like, yo, should we just go back to it?
Kanye West
What year you up to,
says, well, you put out something with the baby, or you sent the baby a beat, the baby sent it back in record time, Kanye released a snippet, then the baby cursed everybody out for saying he has one flow, then Kanye cursed Issa Rae out for doing Saturday Night Live, then Kanye put out another song with like a funky sounding beat with some trash words over it.
I did hear that. Did you want to read his tweets? You guys are better out loud readers than me.
Where's his tweets? Vote Kanye. Oh, that wasn't a tweet.
All right, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up,
Had
pull it up.
And then he went to ESPN.
Pull it up.
It was up there to read.
I wanna see what's
And
going
I
on.
Yeah, he was
gonna read
doing
too.
perfect.
By the way, I was going to read it, and I was just trying to buy time.
He says, I've always said Saturday Night Live uses black people to hold other black people back. My heart goes out to Issa Rae. I'm praying for her and her family. I know that the 20 years of service that I've paid in the entertainment field has furthered our ability to be more successful.
And then he Googled Issa Rae, which he's been doing a lot on his Twitter, just Googling people.
Okay, that's an interesting angle.
Well, now we know who it is.
And this
And
is
it comes off in Spanish, even though it says see results in English for everything he does.
yeah, I'm really glad that I now know that Kanye searches things on Google in Spanish. That just seems like some real yay shit to do.
Yeah.
And this is happening because on the Saturday Night Live skit that they did when Kanye's name was brought up, Issa Rae said, fuck Kanye West.
Well, the premise of the sketch was playing off of her when she was on the red carpet and said, I'm rooting for everybody black. And then they did like a fake talk show that was political. And she was saying, I'm voting for everybody black. And then they brought up a bunch of different people where they were trying to get her to say, you wouldn't vote for that black person. And she kept finding excuses. And then they got to Kanye at the end and she said, nah, fuck him. That was the premise of the sketch.
Just being funny.
Yeah, it was all
comedy style.
all in good jokes.
Yeah, this is comedy style.
Yeah, it was comedy style.
He didn't think so.
She should have yelled comedy style after the joke.
Yeah, but then she would have been stealing our sauce,
That's true.
Fair.
which she already did when she casted Lawrence in season 1. That wasn't me. You didn't think so? All right, forget it.
I mean, you did work at an electronics store.
We can move on. At The Wiz,
Yes.
I was there.
The original Best Buy.
Yeah.
Yes. Or Crazy Eddie was the first original Best Buy, maybe.
Crazy Eddie. Wow.
Mm.
That's some funny shit.
Come on, y'all want to give y'all thoughts on the Kanye song?
I've kind of started to filter Kanye West news out of my life.
Music, though?
Yeah.
Not news. Music, too?
Yeah, kind of.
Interesting. Okay.
I've loved
I'm not
and
mad at
respect him,
anybody
but
that-
I just haven't
that
heard anything
says
that I've wanted to play again. So when I see everyone else talking about a great Kanye song, I will go listen. But I didn't hear anybody talking about this song
But
particularly.
if he puts the album out, you listen to it.
Yeah, of course.
Got it.
Of course. Just not like random singles and shit.
I'm not listening to Kanye
And it wasn't
the Baby.
necessarily really a single.
Whatever
It's like
it
a
was.
snippet of some shit. I thought the artwork was cool.
I'm not listening on this shit.
It took for the baby to turn around a verse so quick to see how fast we can move as a people to Kanye.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm seeing this.
Listen, Kanye has had every artist in the business out to Wyoming in the past 18 months, so an album should be finished.
That's
Yeah,
not
we
true.
think so.
No, you know Kanye is like what's that dude? That movie? When they was trying to play off the life of Johnny
Radio.
Cash.
Oh.
You know, Kanye always has to add. He hears more music even when the song is done. He's missing something. It's missing. No, you have 20 people on this record, Kanye. So it's not missing
Elton John
anything.
backgrounds.
Yeah, it's not missing anything.
I mean,
This record is missing something.
Yeah, it's missing something. It's 27 people on this record.
Elton John is on here. Fucking
Yeah,
everybody's on here.
It's not missing anything. I promise you.
I still don't hear Elton John in that song.
You said you don't?
I don't hear him in there now.
Because you don't hear Elton. Elton hears you. See, he ain't do the
it
science.
went over his head.
Yeah.
It's almost February. You know what that means? We'll be seeing Elton John and Eminem by a piano.
Every Valentine's Day.
The Grammys.
Yeah.
A never before seen performance again. Eminem and Elton John make peace
Again.
again.
It's been inspiring since 2000.
Eminem loves the gays. The gays.
Oh my god. Yeah, they gotta come up with a new trick.
Yeah.
They're gonna have Megan twerk on Elton John.
That's just funny. But okay.
But that's the shit they do.
So we took a time out to listen to the record.
Which record?
Well, sort of.
We listened to 15 seconds of it.
The nah nah nah.
The new record.
Yes.
Oh,
I
was
don't
giving-
think this is the baby one.
I was
no?
giving y'all a taste of the baby verse and
Come
what
on.
he was in. I took a trip to Atlanta and dip it to Vanna, and dip it to Vanna, and dip it to Dana, dip it to Dana.
That shit's hard. Though.
Nah?
Yeah, it's
You
dope.
don't like that flow?
It's got that bounce to it.
That bounce.
You want a
I
little
hate when
taste,
rappers say,
little
nah, it's
taste
that
of the
bounce. I'm in
nah,
that
nah, nah?
pocket.
Ever since Rory said the baby's not a pop star, fans have been sending me every pop feature that the baby has done. And
It's a lot of them.
I very well said he's on his way to becoming one, but when we had that conversation, he was not.
that's why I feel bad for the black kids from impoverished neighborhoods that pop off, because now the label put them on every fucking pop record they can. Mm-hmm. That was my Christina Milian feature. They try it. They're gonna try it. Well, come on, let's get
While
it.
they were still trying to get her a real pop career.
Yeah, but I wish I'd have known that at the time.
That record wasn't too bad. Maybe it's just because I loved her.
Yeah, I just wish they'd have paired me with the artist that was working.
She was working sort of at that time. You're both Jersey City.
They gave Dip It Low to Fab.
The remix.
Yeah.
You want to hop on this?
This beat is hard. I like this
I'm about to
beat.
say this beat
I just
is
don't.
Yeah.
I just don't really like what they did to it. Can you turn it off?
I'm not,
Yeah, here's
I'm
my
not the
thing.
biggest fan of fitting in Kanye.
All right, so you beat me right to it.
Yeah,
That's
and
one
you
my
can hear that,
problem.
right?
That's
Yeah.
my problem with the Ye album too. It was a album that any artist in that current time could have made.
Yeah.
Like Kanye sounds like the old guy at the club.
That sounds
You
like
don't need to be on this.
sounds like a
Every
Future
single
record.
album has been innovative. It's changed the sound. Like
Yeah.
I like that Kanye. I don't like the Kanye that just hops on the sound of the time.
Please don't let him in the club so he can tell the DJ to cut the music off while he talks for an hour. Please,
That's
no.
not the club I want to be
Please,
in.
no. Well, there are
He
no
got to get
clubs.
Future on that.
No, Future.
I feel like-
Future just needs to be on.
I feel like that's what every label.
that's
Nobody
it.
else?
I feel like that's what every label is saying about every song that's handed in. All right, let's get Future on this now.
No, that right there. is
And
a
we're
Future-
outta here.
That's a Future record.
You like
for
that?
Sure.
You like
Yeah.
that one?
That beat for sure.
Get your hips moving.
No, I'm sitting down, chilling.
Hips
But
don't
when
lie.
you stand up,
No, they won't move. They won't move when I
Will they
stand
swing?
up. No.
Okay. Well, is
Nah,
that
nah.
the current A&R now? Yo, throw Future on this.
I thought you were talking about the hips.
No, I haven't seen an A&R swing his hips in a while. But Anyways,
So,
segue.
so no to that, huh?
What's that?
So no to that man. Sorry to that man.
To that record?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me.
That nigga
cool.
he trying to get out that Universal deal.
Nah. I'm a president candidate.
Like, all right, fam. You can take this shit down to Epic.
It doesn't sound bad though. It's
No,
not
it
a
doesn't
terrible
sound bad.
record.
It's just not what
the
I-
beat is hard, but
Things can sound good, but sound bad from certain artists.
Correct.
If that makes sense.
It does.
Like, I don't need this from Kanye West, nor ever want it from Kanye West. He's too good to chase a sound that is going to leave pretty soon, anyways.
Yeah.
got you.
That was a good ad lib of a segue. All
All
right,
right.
so 50's with Maul, Kanye's with Maul. It's a lot going on.
Kanye,
Ice
50
Cube's with Maul, Tommy Lawrence with Maul.
Well, me on what? I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Trying to segue into what we're doing here.
Okay.
Neither all. I don't know what Rory's leading us into right now.
Take it away.
All right, 50 Cent came out recently and said, what the fuck? Vote for Trump. I'm out. Fuck New York. The Knicks never win anyway. Don't care
the
Trump
stand-
doesn't like black
at the
people.
standard.
62% of you, 62%, are you out of your fucking mind? And he's referring to the alleged Biden tax plan if he wins that will tax people that make over $400,000 by 60% if you're in New Jersey, 58% if you're in New York, 62% if you're in New York City, and 62.6% if you're in California. Now, I've seen you guys kill 50 for this, so I'm shutting up.
Listen, man, you know.
What is this weird?
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. It is vote, right?
I
They tell
voted
us to
already.
do, right?
I already voted.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I did see some backlash with some alleged facts on this whole thing. I'm not saying these are facts.
Give them up, Rory. So you didn't fact check the facts.
I don't. Can we really fact check this?
I'm just
Can we
looking
fact check anything with the
looking at that
IRS?
screen you're
No.
reading. That's not fact check.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. But this did come from someone that I think knows more than me.
Sam sent you that.
No, Sam did not. If Sam knew what I paid on taxes, she would leave me. So the Tax Foundation is not a reliable source, and they've been criticized for years by the New York Times for developing faulty models. They measure the statutory tax rate, which sounds a little rapey, instead of the effective tax rate. The statutory indicates liability before credits. No one ever pays that. Effective tax rate is what the people pay. The Tax Foundation model not only used statutory tax rate model, but they also combine local, state, and federal tax. Biden has no jurisdiction over local and state taxes. The Biden tax plan has an effective tax rate of 39.6% on individuals, I don't think that means businesses, who make $400K a year, which is what was going on during Obama as well.
My
Tax the wealthy.
My business about to pay me $25,000 a year, so that don't matter to me.
That's how you do the loopholes. Yeah. We were in the red this year.
Listen, they saying that don't affect state tax or whatever, blah, 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 blah. The state tax is already high as shit in New Jersey. All of it.
New Jersey and New York is the fucking worst. Outside of Cali.
Fam, I had a fit when I learned what I paid in self-employment taxes in New Jersey. Are you kidding me? I have to pay for not fucking with y'all?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Yeah, but
You're not
come
buying
on,
into their
but
plan.
Come on, man. Come on.
Vote.
I voted already, Maul,
Okay,
is
so then
what
you
I'm
good.
saying.
All right, you good.
I do think
play
the
your little
candidates...
vote games with your Bronx buddies,
What
all
you
right?
mean?
It's not
Bronx
Everybody-
buddies.
young boys.
Everybody's
Everybody's yelling us to vote.
Talk to the young boys.
Everybody's yelling vote, so I'm saying vote. I'm telling you what everybody else is saying. Vote.
Well, you don't need to say it. As it turns out, it appears 28 million people have voted early as opposed to 6 million people at the same time 4 years ago.
There you go.
It seems the country and what has happened in the country has just willed people to the voting polls. Now, I don't think that that's a guaranteed win for anybody. I don't.
It's not.
We seen.
Shit's active today.
I don't know if they can
I'm
you hear
just
that in your
waiting.
headphones?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
I'm just waiting
gotcha.
for the time. There's always some action around here.
Well, no, keep it going. No edit.
What was I saying? Yeah, I'm not saying that that's a guaranteed win for anybody. I don't want anybody to fall asleep at the wheel, but it just seems It just seems like more people are going out to vote.
Right.
That's what it seems.
I do think
which
this,
is a great
this
thing.
is hilarious that Eric Trump posted a clear Photoshop. Like, it's not even a good Photoshop of Ice Cube and 50 together wearing Trump hats. Two great, courageous Americans.
They was
Politics is a sick ass game.
It really is.
Wow, man.
they was killing 50, and understandably so. But I do understand. I did get where he was coming from about having 60% of your money stripped away.
I was nuts.
Anybody would. Though.
That's-
That's not even a 50
that's
cent thing.
craziness.
That's the regular working person.
Yeah, I know, but the response to that is, hey, black
That's not
people are
actually
fucked up.
accurate.
You're making however much you're making. Like, who cares
And that
about
number's
you?
not accurate.
What, the
More
60?
important.
That's the other
Correct.
part. Yeah, 62% is not accurate of New York City or any of those numbers that he's going to be taxed. They're not
Correct.
taking 62% of his money come March.
Correct.
About to say, I feel the whole PPP scam. Yeah, that's what they're doing out
You
there.
know, get you a Lambo.
He wanted to buy you a Gucci.
Listen, what you want me to do, man? Yo, there's nothing to buy. There's no reason to buy anything.
Not really.
Not a car, not clothes, whatever your vice was, your shopping
all.
vice was,
It's
it's
stupid.
dead. There's nothing to do. Thanksgiving is canceled. New Year's is canceled. Halloween is canceled.
Who wanted to
Doesn't it
do
feel
New Year's
weird right now?
anyways?
Like it's October 22nd or some shit.
Yeah.
21st, whatever it is. And you have not seen a peep about Halloween. You ain't seen all the little stupid stores selling little stupid masks. You ain't had all the hoes you used to fuck with saying,
Ah, trick or treat me. Let's buy a mask.
Yeah.
Let's be Mickey and Mallory.
you haven't had any of those things happen. And it does feel weird. Like, if you don't keep up, you might lose track of what day it is, what month it is, just where we at.
Everything felt weird right
What's
up.
going to happen around Christmas?
It's gonna be weird.
I think the same thing.
It's going to be the same feeling.
Yeah, it's going to be cash apping everywhere. You'll send that through. You ain't got to leave the house. You ain't got to go shopping. Just send it
Right.
through.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, Christmas is
Christmas
for
is
the
December.
kids anyways, man.
New Year's is January. February is what? Valentine's Day?
Valentine's.
Oh, thank God that's canceled now. Been trying to figure out a
I'm
way
waiting
to
for the
end that
fellas
one.
finally.
Watch that be the one they care about.
There's nothing in
Right.
March, right?
St. Patrick's Day.
March
No,
Madness.
that's
Which was
y'all
already-
shit.
well, it was already
March
canceled this
Madness
year.
is canceled.
Yeah.
April is Easter. That's canceled once you grown enough to tell your mom, no, I'm not going to church with you, my nigga.
I'm not looking for eggs, man.
I'm not going to church. You go. I got my own plans.
Yeah, all of that shit is canceled.
First time I tried. No, your plan's gonna start when church is over. You gonna get to church now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems like all the shit is canceled. Nothing's coming back anytime
Everything's
soon.
canceled.
It's fucked up out here.
Yeah.
It is. Roof Chris still won't even bring the tomahawk steak back.
But they got everything else but the tomahawk steak.
How are you surviving?
A bunch of their premium steaks they don't have. And I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Listen, we're not about to lose money having our whole menu here, and we can only have 33% of the people fill this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. No tomahawk for you. It's $100 steak.
Yeah.
My steak spot in Jersey City is letting people inside now. I'm not gonna snitch, but I enjoyed my Sunday.
No, all restaurants are letting people inside at a certain capacity.
some are going over that
it's been a
capacity,
little
but-
different, but I was happy to sit at the table.
I just don't understand how you have to wear your mask when you walk into your table, but then you could take it off. Like COVID only gets you when you walking.
Back to my point of everyone cherry picking this, but
Most of the rules in this country are strictly for liability.
and perception.
They're telling you to wear the mask, so in case you get sick on your way to the table, you can't hold them liable for getting you sick because they enforce the rules. They don't actually give a fuck that you're not sick.
You don't know where you're gonna get sick from. If you get sick, you don't know where you got it from. There's no way to be like, oh, I got it from the restaurant.
No, that's not true. I got a nasty bitch I fuck with that. I know she gave me something.
Well, that's
That's
a
you.
different sickness.
And that has happened way before.
And that's a joke. I don't have any nasty bitches
comedy
fucking with
style.
me. I'm not toxic. I'm looking for real love, a real wife, a real queen to support me to my deathbed
There you go.
and get this money with me.
And you can offer some ribbed condoms if they choose.
You rather the rib jump off or the XL Magnum like I was wearing condoms. Nigga gave her the condom options in the R. Kelly verse.
Okay. Kanye and Issa Rae. Will she reply?
Yo, no, that's some sick shit, man. And no, I don't think Issa Rae will reply.
That was him producing
Classy,
you? It's like, yo,
classy
you should
queen.
say something about condoms.
Huh?
That was him producing you?
Who?
He was in the stoop.
Robert. Look at the COVID bubbles.
Nah, we're not.
I'm
doing
gonna
that.
kick that shit right down
I
fucking
would go
Broadway.
sit in one of those stupid things.
I'm gonna roll your whole dinner down the street. That shit is hilarious.
That's just some dumb shit to do, man.
I mean,
Mo, you know you're gonna hotbox one of those shits.
Get the fuck out of here. That shit stinking there.
You wouldn't do the COVID bubble?
No.
Would you go out to eat it all during this shit?
And doesn't that trap the
Only like 3
COVID in
times,
there?
But I've been out.
you would think. I wonder
Like
what they do.
the next person that came in.
That's what I'm saying. It's just it's just this COVID shit. Just stop. People should stay home.
I
That's
got a catch steak outing in my life. I do. It's coming up. I'm seeing too many of my friends there, and they do make a really good wedge salad. So I will
That's
go
what you're
there.
going for.
But the wedge. Mm-hmm. Going for the wedge.
The Wedge in the Bronx was always a
Wedge in the wagyu.
culturally good spot. The Wedge in the Bronx. A lot of good nights in there.
What did they serve?
Ass and titties.
Ass and titties. Ass and titties. The strip club is down. This shit is ass, man. They literally canceled the year 2020 on us.
This was a year of collecting information. That's what it
And
was.
cleansing.
Yeah.
Cleansing and filtering and just getting the world right for the next 10, man. This shit is about to be a wild 10 years coming up, honestly. I don't have anything else on Kanye West, the COVID bubbles, Tony versus Trey,
Which
any
is
of the
not
new
happening.
music. Excuse me? Yeah, I don't have anything else on any of it. Oh shit! Last week I couldn't bring it up because Fabio was fighting a case, or not fighting a case. He was arrested for something that was mad nasty. But now that that's cleared,
We talked about that.
Now I know. Now that she came out and cleared that, I can tell y'all I heard a snippet. I saw a video of a Fabio Foreign and King Von song.
I'm terrified already, but I'm sure it sounds amazing.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's what it is. If you're not gonna die, you're gonna kill someone.
I don't want to do either.
This sounds like fucking lunacy, like some out of this world
I'm excited.
killer crazy shit. I love King Von. Wait, can I find that
Fabio
snippet?
too.
Pull that snippet up.
Oh, the record is out.
It's out. Oh my God, are the streets safe?
Nobody's outside.
Like Vaughn was talking on that. She's like, kill niggas for less than this. But like, whoa, wait, whoa. And listen, we don't have to play it because I don't want to scare our audience. But King Von, Fabio Foreign.
I want to hear it on the spot.
Oh my! Oh, if that's what you're looking to do, look at Justice right there.
It's not justice.
Oh,
That's not
why it
justice.
look like Justice though?
It's not justice.
Oh my fam, I am what I am.
Just
Are you gonna
that
give him
title.
fam?
Just that title let you know.
When I see young niggas with they shirt off in the vid like they Diesel, but they not Diesel, they gonna kill you. They're gonna drop you dead. But heavy on the murder.
On the murder.
Turn this off. Stop. Y'all didn't hear what he said in the second line of the song. Niggas be woofing all that until we meet. Then
Yeah, nigga. That's how
the
it go.
third bar wasn't even words. It was look at Savon scared right
it sounded
now. Savon, yo, check your post. Check your post. All right, Rory, turn that murder shit up.
Brought it back for you.
Turn this off, please. Please turn this off. Don't play no more. Turn it off. I don't want it to be. About the fifth bar of the record, before the drums even came in, King Von said, and if I sit down, which means if I go away, that means the police have stopped him. He said, I'm boosting the murder rate. My niggas gonna slide every day.
Yeah. Even while I'm in prison, nobody is safe.
Come on. Can you please do a lyric breakdown?
I mean, listen, man. This was
And
Pull up the lyric screen, man.
And if I sit down,
yeah, it's gonna get crazier. So just leave me alone.
If y'all catch me,
You better off not snitching on me.
my nigga's gonna kill all of y'all.
Oh man.
Yo, King Von, friend of the show, man. Don't never come up here. But you are that nigga, man. He is that nigga.
Friend of the show, but don't ever.
You know, please.
Let's be friends at a distance.
This is hard.
No, that's right.
All jokes aside, this is hard. I can't wait. Vaughn can't wait to catch this nigga. Oh my, oh no. Oh my, oh my. Stop. King Von must have a pod. That's what I be telling these DSPs.
Well, this is Fabio. That's Fabio rapping.
Or whoever it is. Fabio must have a pod. I need 102.
Yeah, put some
Say something about that Charlemagne. Yo, this is the hardest song ever made.
It is.
Thank God that nobody's allowed outside.
For now.
That show's hard.
Last thing I need to hear is this and a Pop Smoke set. Oh my goodness.
Nah.
This is I'm a real
That
big fan
record
of
sounds really good, though.
I like New York drill a lot. I don't know how the Chicago
What?
niggas feel about it, but I like New York
Obviously,
drill.
they cool with it. They, you know.
Yeah, 'cause they doing
Yeah.
they
They
doing
linking up,
together.
though, which is what it's about. It's all
Smart.
culture, man. It's all
Smart.
part of
And
culture.
it's they added their own Brooklyn shit to it. It's not the
all
exact same
of this
shit
is an extension and a subsidiary. Is that how you say it?
Sure.
of MOP.
Yeah, there you go. All of this is Annie Up 2020.
That nigga said, I can't wait till we find the block. Like, he is excited to find your address and kill you.
You find your location.
Allegedly.
Just art. It's just
No,
art.
but the simplicity is really the art of it. I got it on me. He's getting shot.
It's just art.
No, that's real shit.
So
Yeah, I'm cool.
Maul, which
I'm
project
cool.
was that? So I know
Let me-
not
let
to
me
go
Find me a sleeper.
near there.
in Chicago,
Let me find.
Oh, they shot that in Chicago?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Let me find.
I don't think you'll stumble
safe.
upon those projects. Where I think you're safe.
All right, cool.
Well, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, come on, Maul, come on. Let me see you show Delane, bounce and back and bounce and back. No.
You would be a sick host of a party.
Bouncing back.
Now lean and rock.
No.
Lean and rock. No. Fuck you, man. Shout out to Goldfinger, man.
For sure.
Good pod today, gentlemen. Thank you for bringing your thoughts, sharing them with your platform responsibly. Shout out to the fans. Thank you for listening. Shout out to everybody who made this possible. Who else are we shouting out?
Prayers up to Nigeria, man. They
Yes.
started shooting at protesters.
Yes. For sure.
Prayers and love.
It's
was
a
weird.
sick world we're in.
It is.
It's a sick
It
world.
is. Now
we're
we
in.
have to be compassionate about other countries the same way they were to us during our protest season a few months ago.
Yeah.
I agree.
So prayers and love.
I 100% agree with that. Prayers and love to Nigeria. Again, thank you for listening, man. We will be back this weekend. Hope y'all have a safe weekend, or safe week, mind you. I meant to ask Parks about Tua starting for the Dolphins, but we can get to it. We'll get to it before they play a game, so it's fine. I need a lot of waiver wire help with my team on a 2-game losing streak, 3-3.
Oh, all right.
We'll talk about this weekend,
Pick up
man.
Tua.
Till next time, we'll get to it, man. Y'all take care. Hold it down. Remember, keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, I bid you adieu, farewell, hasta la vista, adios, so long, goodbye, peace, deuces, one love, and all that good stuff. Remember, life is a series of moments, and moments pass. So let's make... Scream Man, sit down. We're not finished. Fuck is he walking around about? Remember, life is a series of moments, and moments pass. So let's make this one last as if it's all that we have. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk to y'all this weekend. This is Joe Budden from the Joe Budden Podcast. We'll speak to you soon. Shout out to Cash App. Salute everybody. Stay safe out there, and we love y'all.